If anybody would like to give the summary of last week's session, you can do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Wow.
I took an anthropology class on like social issues, and nobody ever did the reading, so nobody would ever raise their hand whenever the teacher asked questions. So I'd be the only one raising my hand most days, and it got to the point where I would have to do that. I talked to her about it after class one time, and she was like, maybe you could give other people a chance sometimes, just like let people think about it more. And I was like, oh, okay. So whenever she would ask a question, I had to think about it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give them 10 seconds to answer before me.
I hate when the teacher
Actively had to count in your head about it. And
Well, you know,
I hate when the teacher.
Okay.
No.
I had an observation recently. And,
No.
it was our deputy head, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I noticed certain people in the class are taking up most of the airtime, so make sure everyone speaks equally." And it's like, there's only 5 of them in the class with a working brain who are willing to.
I don't eat the bread. That could go. Yeah, I won't eat.
Anyway,
Okay.
Sorry, Sophie. What were you saying?
I was gonna say,
Thank you.
when the teacher makes like a random student start like reading a passage and they have to read it.
That's because
They read
nobody
it like
asks.
they're in the fucking second grade. They read like they're in kindergarten, and it's like, I'm the mom of pizza. It's like that's not
You have
know
to
what
do
was
that
fun-
though, or people zone out.
Do you know what was really fucked up? So in one of my class, okay, I went to a Christian school, so it was my Bible class, and we had to read like a passage of the. I don't think it was a passage of the Bible, but it was like a book about the Bible. I don't know. It was fucking weird. And he was forcing the whole class to like take turns and read. And this one kid, I remember his name was Sean. He wasn't the brightest kid, like very charismatic, but like we're
Not very
talking
book
like
smart.
a 6 here.
He's not a book.
Yeah. And he had to say the word voila.
Oh yeah.
Voila.
It's a French word meaning voila, like yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
So he goes Viola. The whole class loses it, but the teacher goes, "I was so excited for it to get to you because I knew you would say it like that." And I was like, "Wow, that's so fucked up." But I know you don't get that.
That shit. She's
Oh, Viola.
And in that moment, I became terrified of public speaking.
Oh my god. So, thus to back here. Now we're back here. So, last session, we started by giving poor little Zoot a funeral, and we all did really nice things for her as her little send-off.
Make a little statue.
The little statue and everything. Also was talking about some stuff in the Feywild, as Lavis unfortunately fell to the effects of the Fey honey. That was a mess. Agatha goes off on her journey to first release the first seal of El Hydra, having some boat time there. We had a lot having to do with trying to pick Winona's memory apart, and with as much effort as the whole group could give, they broke past most of it except for one thing that still is just not there. Tells us about, her family enslaved druids. They have this whole diamond mining thing, blah, 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 blah. Then there was whole, relationship Andraste Vio thing where Andraste told him he wanted to change his race and his gender. Also planned to meet Revenon in 2 weeks. Andraste got in contact with Almira, who tells us that Scholomance holds the answers to the tablets. We learned that the rabbit is the one that the Kusagi who showed up is indeed one of the gods who holds Tyr, which is the god of travel. Then she tells us about how we can speak to our own gods if it's through meditation or it's still trapped behind internal conflict. So after Andraste had a weird trip out moment and left existence, Vio, Asta, Kara, and Nell attempt to sit down and meditate. Where Asta and Nell were unsuccessful, Vio had some what seemed to be awkward crying, and Kara was able to meet her god, which his name is Jodar.
Who's
And I think
also
that
just as awkward as Kara.
who is I'm learning very quickly that all of our internal gods are literally just us. So that's literally the last thing we did. Ooh. I'm assuming it's still is it still night? This is still this all happened in the same day, yes?
Yeah, I think I was the sun is setting right now.
Oh, okay.
Andraste popping out of existence. That was when I went to work.
That's when you went to work.
Okay. Yes.
No, I deleted that character.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Andraste
Finally,
who?
we don't have to resolve that arc of Venus and Andraste finally.
Oh, thank
I don't have to
God.
worry about that anymore.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, so
Sun set.
Sunset.
Oh my god!
can I pop back in somewhere?
I believe you were you just went up to the library last, so
Probably just in
You
one of the
maybe-
books.
maybe come down the stairs to rejoin the group.
Were
and
we in
you hear
Kara's
some
room?
chatter
We're all
coming from the-
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Sorry.
You hear some chatter from the room as you're going to the next set of stairs to the left of you, Kara's room. You hear, I believe, Kara's voice, Vio's voice, not Cloud because he's in the basement. Maybe
Okay.
Asta. I think Nell and Lavis went to, right? Or am I crazy? What was Nell doing?
Oh, I need that dagger.
I think we were still there. We hadn't left yet.
Yeah, Nell attempted to try and connect with his god, but didn't
right,
understand
yeah.
the concept of meditation. Yeah.
But you already obviously have talked to your god. But yeah.
Oh yeah, then I horrified Kai because Hester brought a bunch of dead rats into the room and we were just
That
having
was
a feast.
way later. Yeah, that was earlier.
Well, there you go.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do with this information at this point. I'm I'm just shook right now. I didn't think I'd get this far.
But you talked to
I-
someone?
I mean, his name was Jodar. That's what he told me, and he is the original god of luck. But I didn't really ask much else. I
Uh,
didn't really know what to ask.
didn't really luck out with that name, I can tell you that.
Did you ask about? You could have asked him about his family. Does he have any sisters, brothers?
Well, he did say that Atuna is his sister.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I was actually about to say something about this stupid ass question, but
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess, all the gods are in some type of relations. I mean, I don't know what it means for us, but they did bicker a lot too. So that at least extends that far.
Do you think they have this godly house where they all live in? They
Well,
have sibling relationships where they're like, oh my god, I hate you so much. I'm gonna go
I'm sorry. What conversation did I walk downstairs to?
this current conversation.
Oh yeah, Andras is like, what?
Kara met her god? Or
Hi, yeah.
I don't know.
I actually was able to speak to mine as you did with yours.
Wait, would it be our god? Aren't we the gods?
Well, I mean, he mentioned the same that I think that everybody else did, is that it's just a piece of them. So I guess it's the power within
Avatar.
us. Yeah. Avatar.
The power within. The power within.
Vio, did you get to speak to yours? I don't think you told me if you were successful or not.
Well, not speak as such. I just heard sort of crying, which, honestly, I can't stand
That's like the
people.
complete opposite of you.
I mean, is that what Almira was talking about with an internal conflict? I mean, maybe you still have some unresolved business.
Potentially. I mean, I plan to just reach out again and see what's wrong.
Yeah.
I shift kind of uncomfortably.
What the fuck? um, well, I mean, yeah, we could try that tonight again if me and you want to do it again, but I mean, I don't know if we all want to gather in the kitchen and talk about what we want to do next, because I think everyone else may possibly want to do. I mean, I have my own personal business I'd like to attend to, but I don't know if anybody else has any interests in mind.
I plan to have fun.
Okay.
Um,
So do I, which is why we're going with Kara to Hannon's Grove and getting her married.
Oh, do you? I mean, well, what?
Right.
Whoa, what?
Married? Oh my god, you didn't tell me, Kara! Oh
I'm
my
not.
god!
No, no.
We're
We haven't even
so
started
happy for
anything.
her.
Oh.
I
Um.
just think
Can Hester be the ring bearer?
No, it's not happening. Hester's already like pulling out like flowers from the. um. Well, I mean, we could all discuss it in the kitchen, but I didn't know if it'd be easier if I just invited him to the monastery. And then, I don't know. If everyone does.
Well,
Because, I mean, it's going to take him a few days to get over there at that point, but. I mean,
I
I don't
mean,
even know my. Huh? Go ahead.
if you're taking off for a while, I have some stuff around here I could get done, like, finally.
Oh, the TBD maybe?
Yeah.
Now, what is TBD the name? Like, am I putting like TBD like in big bold on top of this, and is that what I'm telling everybody about it? Like,
No, TBD was a placeholder name.
oh,
Like,
okay, gotcha,
to
gotcha.
be determined. Yeah.
Yes,
Wait,
thank you, Andraste.
are we gonna slowly walk over to that place, or will Andraste, like, zoom over?
I'm so glad you're just as knowledgeable as magic as I am.
You can just fly yourself.
Well,
I
I
don't even
don't.
know where Hanningars is!
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if if there's a quick and easy way of getting me from point to point, or if I'm gonna have to go from Scholomance to there.
Well, just take the broom of flying for one.
Okay.
Is there anything faster? I can
There is
attempt.
the teleportation circle to Skull of Hands with shorten things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Um, Otherwise, I don't think you can think of anything. Um,
I can attempt to make a dimension door scroll, and you can try.
that's only gonna go 500 feet, so.
Wait, Andraste, can
I
you
don't even
just
think it's
teleport
that. I
there
think
and then
it's
teleport
400
back to the
feet.
tower?
Oh, I think it would still be funny to have it.
And then, I mean, you are in the traveling guild, so maybe they have something.
Oh, I could ask them.
You
I
are,
forgot
on
about
Day, thinking of the rabbit that was jumping through portals, which is kind of funny to you. I was like, oh, that would be nice to have.
Yep.
But you don't
If
have
only
it.
we talked to her a little more. Yeah, by the way, Andraste, like, she's the god of travel.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Now we gotta go.
What?
Hold
Talking
on.
about your fire.
I'm gonna cast a sending spell really quick to see if I
Yeah,
can
like, thanks
contact
now.
Kusagi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't talk about the Yeah, Jodar told me that. Sorry.
Yeah, if you're as bad as him when it comes to
Hey, at least I didn't wait 5 hours. I waited 10 minutes.
Hunter, what the fuck live are you watching now? I'm not. No, not doing.
I didn't watch it. It just popped up.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Andraste is gonna try and use a sending spell and just be like Kusagi.
You just say Kusagi.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if he's on this plane.
He is.
Oh. Alright, I'll use another one. This is Andraste. Would you be able to come to the tower at some point?
Ooh, I mean, I just got home, but I guess I could come back tomorrow.
Say no more. I will have a wonderful carrot and pea soup waiting for you when you arrive.
It's okay. I'll just use the faster way to get there, so no worries. See you tomorrow.
I just got home, but I'll see you tomorrow.
This poor man.
Okay, so I'll explain to the group, like, I just called Kusagi back so we can all have a discussion with him. He'll be here tomorrow, and I believe he'll be able to take you
Is
to
Kusagi
Hammond's Grove.
Is Kusagi a girl or a boy?
Kusagi's a her.
That's what I
did
thought.
kind of talk a
Did I
little
say he?
Emily when I was talking.
You said
but-
you said he, and I got really confused. I remember I was like, Kusagi, I thought was a female.
I don't
Kara,
remember.
I forgot to
Did
think about
your-
what her voice was before.
Oh,
did your monastery have like a library, or was it
It
kind
did,
of like...
but it was mostly historical notes about the own monastery and like records. Basically, was the whole library.
yeah. I mean,
Oh.
it's not much
And
to
teaching.
it. Yeah, it's not much to it.
Hmm.
Why? I mean, there's a library literally here. This library
I
is
don't see
actually
any
all.
books.
Well, not.
It's
He starts looking at the ceiling. Where are they?
Andraste is visibly annoyed.
I wanted a library because my ability to shapeshift. I need to know about the animals before I can do it, and
Oh.
I'd like to learn what more I can do. He starts poking at nearby walls. Is there a secret passage here? Where are the books?
Well,
Hello?
no, not there. Maybe this one can show you. Shoves Asta towards Andraste, almost like a you deal with it problem.
Upstairs, second door on the left.
Well, are you planning on leaving tonight, Carl? Or
I can wait a day. It's no rush. I'd like to be able to go, but I'm not in the greatest of hurries.
That
okay,
being
well,
said,
while y'all talk this out, I'm gonna get Lavis back home because she's had on a hike.
okay, well, while everybody's
Oh,
here,
okay.
before everybody disbands, I do plan to meet with Revenon next week in Skolements.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, like we should. I mean, we should all talk with like Cloud because I think he said he's in his room talking to Merkel
Alright.
before we
We'll catch him up
discuss
once he
like
comes out.
plans. Yeah.
I just want everyone to know, because I feel like people are going to be leaving here, and just in case we don't congregate, at least that information is known. So,
Yeah. Well, I think.
sorry.
Well, yeah. No. Well, I was already kind of thinking through. I mean, I only really need to stay at the monastery for at least like a week just to kind of like get my toes wet. So I mean, we could all. I don't know, because I know Vio wants to do something with Wishy, and I don't. Depending on where we put him, but like either way, like it'll take a week, and we could all meet up and go to the Skolomance, and at that point, we probably would have enough time to meet with Revenon. If that's what we could plan, we could plan to do that. You know, we have
Yeah.
our time to do what we need to do, get ready, and then meet with him.
How
That sounds
many
fun.
of you would like to be with me to see him?
Kara quickly raises her hand before you finish the sentence.
I would like to
grabs her
meet
hand and puts it
Revenant.
down and says, I
Can I join you, Andraste? I would love to meet him.
Aren't you going upstairs to the library?
I mean, you're not going to meet him now, are you?
2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks I'll join you.
We'll see.
Oh.
I
No,
just
I think-
cast Mage Hand and give you a big ass bird.
I mean, I would think most of us would want to go.
Well, yes,
Speak for
darling,
yourself.
hopefully it goes without saying.
I would say, where is Winona? I don't know where she is.
I don't know,
she
where's
is? I mean,
Winona?
that's just my character.
Let me think.
Can we kill one of these, please?
Can we kill one?
think when we left her, she was chilling in the dining room. I don't know if she would have left there after the whole memory thing had happened. Maybe she's like resting in her room. She's probably pretty tired after everything happening.
Yeah.
Maybe she's out drinking.
I'd say either that. I'm not out drinking, but maybe like gambling with the goblins.
I love that
Like just
show.
like resting over there by their
Gambling
campfire,
with the goblins.
teaching them how to swindle.
Oh my god.
What? She wants them to make money too.
Oh
Wants them
god.
to come
Also looks over
they
to
come
Vitas.
back
Have you taught
full
them how to
power.
sing?
I mean, yes, I've really done my best to raise them right into well-rounded individuals with a good
I would love to see a giant
command.
campfire song.
Well, ask and you shall receive.
Okay.
Kara's just reminiscing on the days when it was just the four of us, and Vio was singing around a campfire that Nell created, and the three of us were just like, no.
Alright, so just so I'm clear before I leave with Lavis, you're the only one leaving, Kara. All the rest of us are hanging out around here.
Perhaps we should send Kara with someone.
Well, I mean, I was planning on going along to help along her romantic endeavour.
Oh god. Kara gives the sign of the cross.
Andras leans over and
Don't know
says,
what
maybe
that
you
is.
should take Winona, just to have extra help if you need it.
It's the symbol of the 10th.
I mean, it's whatever you guys want to do. Whatever is. I mean, is it going to be easy for you guys to get back? I mean, this is also in hopes that like Kusagi is nice enough. Do we trust this bitch enough to do that too?
I mean, she was pretty cute. She had these like large bunny ears that looked incredibly soft, so we can trust her.
Yep.
That's
Your
how I
critical
trust people.
thinking skills are not helpful to this party.
We'll we'll talk to her tomorrow. If it's an easy travel and trustable, then yes. If not, then yeah, traveling with people would be nice.
I mean, if she does travel you over there, how are you gonna like
Get back?
back
I don't
that?
fucking know. We haven't gotten that far.
I
And
could
then
do that.
and then means of communication and like supplies and oh fuck, I have to be ready. Starts like looking through her shit.
Oh yeah, Hunter, if I remember correctly, you said it would take me 10 hours to complete Sending Stone?
No, longer than that. I've done the math for all of your like magic things, and I got some options for you to make based on the extra time you have left.
Okay.
So I've done all that math for you.
Ooh.
I will say, Winona can plane shift if you bridge with 2 people. So if Vio and Kara are going to the monastery with Winona, then y'all could all get back. Y'all would just have to hop through a plane to get there.
Okay. Did y'all want to stay? Did y'all want to stay with me at the monastery then? I'm like, I mean, if you guys are, well, I mean,
Outside.
yeah. Yeah, I love you just offered about Winona. The bitch is probably like, nah, she's going through her own traumatic family events. I'll ask her.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I'm gonna go looking for Winona.
I guess you find her outside,
Yeah.
following the noise of the laughing goblins and woman.
And woman.
Woman.
Winona.
What is her laugh like?
What's her laugh?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, run.
Wait, what? Who's laugh?
Who's
What does
Winona's
Winona
laugh?
laugh like?
Oh, you have to give me a minute. I never know.
We've been working on
Imagine-
we've been working on our witch laughs.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah, come
Winona
on.
laughing at goblins doing something stupid. Just get in your head first.
Oh.
She's very regal.
That's the goblin.
I can't stand y'all.
Pause the stream.
I hate this. I hate this.
So
As Kara walks up thinking that some type of satanic ritual is happening.
when you walk up, you see one of the goblins is sitting as still as they possibly can, and there's like multiple dice stacked on his head. And then there's two other goblins just putting dice one at a time slowly on his head.
Okay, nice. All right.
And you see, the trick with this one is you want to glue the two dice together because when they go to make this shot, they won't be able to knock it off its head.
Winona, isn't that called cheating? Standing there like arms crossed with a smirky smile.
Listen, when it's to earn a few coin, we got to do what we can we not?
Yeah.
Okay. The things you teach them. Winona, I wanted to ask you something though.
Sure.
Well, because I was thinking about leaving for a little bit. I wanted to go to the monastery, but the question came up about travel. I don't know if you wanted to come, and then me, you, and Vio could do that plane shift thing to get over there.
Oh, you just want an escort, dear? Sure, I can do that.
If it's no big deal.
No, it's just that, I've just been trying to think of, where I should go next. See, I found out a lot about my family, and, I just need some time figuring out how to get over to the Feywild there, and, still haven't the slightest on how to do that, so,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll tag along.
Well, well, just to let you know, if you ever find out where to go next, like, we'll go. I definitely want to help
that,
you.
Dear.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna ask.
Oh, I was.
need my sister. And she like wraps her arm around hers.
Oh, that made me sad. I feel family. Okay.
As she walks away, she what the goblin's like, how do I get this glued off my head?
Yeah, like all of the other dice have fallen off, but there's still just one dice on the center, and
Oh,
it's like trying to pull
no.
at it.
Oh no.
And you see it's holding up the piece of dice with just like a piece of skin attached to the glue.
Oh.
Oh God.
Well, I don't know if there's really anything else we want to do. I mean, I
I will say, as Nell walks Lavis home, I imagine whenever like these two leave a party, Nell is the one that's like trying to leave without saying goodbye to anybody. He's just trying to get out the door, and then Lavis has to go to each person and hug them and give like a personalized goodbye and like,
Aw.
talk to you. I was so glad we had a good time.
Standing there at the door, like, really? Come on.
Yeah, just, like, looking at his non-existent watch on his hand.
Nell's like, just wave goodbye to the room. Is it that hard? Just wave goodbye.
It's like 15 minutes later, and then Nell and Lavis leave.
Just at that point, standing, like, just hold my head down, like, oh my God, really? Come on. Could have been in bed by now.
my God.
When y'all arrive at her home, her solo home, now that her and Braun are making enough money to live separately, she asks, so, with everybody doing their stuff, you're just gonna be in town for a bit?
That sounds like it. Give me a chance to work on the business and, spend some time around with you.
Oh yes, I'll be there too. Maybe we can go off on a little adventure.
Satanic.
Sure. I'll be there. Make sure you don't die to wolves this time.
Whatever. Then she kisses you on both cheeks and then says goodnight and
Okay.
that she will see you at the TBD in the morning.
Yeah, well, before I go to sleep, I was like, just don't feel too bad. Andraste got taken down by rats once.
It was a big group of them, okay?
She laughs as you say goodbye and like she closes the door, and as you're walking away back home, you can still hear her like she thinks about it again and it's like laughing by herself.
Having an image of Andraste getting attacked by rats.
John, what does Lavis' laugh sound like?
What is
That's up to Hunter, not me. I don't argue.
It's like I'm not sure how to like do it yet, but it would be like more of a. I think her singing voice is more raspy, gravelly. Kind of, it's more of the growling kind of parts of singing. So I feel like her laugh would also kind of have parts of that. Maybe with like also as she's laughing, you can hear like the sound of like a crackling fire.
Yeah, that's cool.
You picked out like the perfect NPC. Like,
Look.
come on.
Tieflings are inherently resistant to fire, so it just worked out.
It worked out.
Okay, back at the
Well,
tower. Oh,
when I leave, just for clarity, I'm not going back to the tower because I have an apartment at TBD.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
part
'cause
of
my
the back
design.
rooms.
Yeah, my design was to have it like above everything.
Eventually, when it gets to that level, you'll be able to add multiple floors, and then you can do that. For now, it's still just
Just
there's a
counting
main
it up.
room. There's a main room with the bar at the back, and that's where the bounty board is. And then there's a couple of back rooms for like storage and your room.
Yeah, my cot.
Yes. What are the others doing back at the tower, or if anything?
Kara is just counting through all of her shit, making sure that she feels prepared to leave.
I mean, Cloud will probably come back upstairs after a bit.
Oh, right.
Pasta's asking Venus to put on a
See what's
show with the
going on.
goblins.
Yeah, so when you come upstairs, so Winona, you said also you're going to check out the goblins?
I was gonna go find Venus and ask him to put on a show with the goblins.
Venus? Who's that?
This is VO.
So Asta
Sorry,
and Theo
I'm from the Fae.
go to find Winona and the goblins. So Cloud, when you come upstairs, it's probably Andraste and Kara there.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, good morning. How was it? Did Merkel reach out to you?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it went all well. Yeah.
She just shook her head and smiled. What were you gonna say? Cloud?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, god damn it, I'm so
We were talking
sorry.
about the god stuff. That's what you were just doing.
Wait, what?
No, I
You
didn't
were,
know
like,
if
trying
Cloud...
to talk to your god.
Yeah,
Last,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Well, no, because I heard Cloud say... I heard him say Kara, but then I interrupted, and that's why I was like, what were you gonna say? And he was like,
No, I was just gonna joke and say, have a little more fun juice if you want some.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. So funny. Oh, shit, Cloud. I spoke to my god.
You spoke
I,
to
like,
your god.
actually spoke to, yeah, the god of luck. His name is Jodar, and it was just weird. I don't know if, like, I mean, I would think, like, you and Merkel or, like, Andraste and Atuna get this, like, weird, like, this guy is kind of like me type of vibe, but, like, guy's kind of like me.
Well, I was like thinking, like everybody seems to have like their original god inside of them or whatever, but you know, I mean, Merkel is the god I worship, but what if he's not like?
He's not
piece inside
actually?
me?
Oh, I never
Like,
thought about
What if
that.
there's somebody else that's like, you know, the original god that's inside me?
Did you want to try reaching out to something else? I mean, Vio did. He got something, but... The fuck are you doing?
What is that noise?
He's blowing on his fire.
Oh my god. I mean, I tried. Oh, what was it? Was it last night or was it like earlier?
Earlier, that was when they were doing it.
Yeah, I tried it on my own, but it didn't really work.
It didn't work.
So.
Well, you could always keep trying. It takes a lot of focus. I think
Is it like
Nell
a
and
once a day thing, or
What would you say?
is that like a once a day thing, or like?
No.
I think you could just keep. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Nell and Elsa are gonna take a bet. They don't really understand the concept of meditation, trying to reach an inner self.
It would be nice to know a little bit more what's going on. And
Kara pulls open a chair and like pats it and is like, "Come on, Cloud. Give it a shot. Why not? We can both do it together."
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. I'll sit on the other side, like across from Cloud. You know, I mean, I don't know how you do your whole like reaching out to Merkel, but like try reaching for something different. Reach more in depth of yourself. I keep my eyes closed and try.
We have to make a divinity check if you were trying, so it's a
Okay.
constitution check.
What do I got? I should know this. Damn.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't think I can make you re-roll that.
Very silent. And you're
okay.
thinking real hard.
There's
But-
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have nothing inside me.
Oh.
When was the last time you ate?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
maybe there is also like some confusion on Cloud's part, maybe because of the whole Merkel thing. Obviously, you're questioning that it's not actually Merkel inside of you, but maybe that is part of the issue that he's having, like trying to connect. You know, it's like not working. It's story-wise,
True.
flavor-wise, maybe that's the issue.
True.
You're not reaching for the right thing.
I could just imagine, like, Kara's just watching Cloud's face, and, like, she could tell if someone has reached inner peace. You know, you could tell that, like, Cloud's, like, eye twitches once in a while, his nose wiggles, and I'm like, you're still here.
They just keep pointing different directions.
Yeah. So Kara's just sitting there, like, leaning on her hand, watching, and, like, his eyes are still closed, and she goes, "You're still here, aren't you?"
Is this like a thing I could try rolling again for, or is it like I have to wait?
I'll say you can do it multiple times a day, but each time you try the same day without like thinking on it and like resting on it, it's gonna get harder. 'Cause,
Gotcha.
you're starting to get like that frustration.
I feel that. Well, maybe we'll try later.
Yeah. You could always just keep trying. That's what I was telling them. Because, I mean, it's hard to even think that there's somebody there, you know? I mean, it's weird for me. I don't know. It's a little bothersome, too, for me. Like, I mean, like, I made the whole comment about them being like us, but does that mean I'm, like, not my own person or something? Am I just a descendant of them? I don't know.
Well,
Weird.
time is a loop.
It is a loop. Wise words. Wise words. Is Andraste still here, or is it just me and Cloud?
I was about to say, is Andraste adding anything to this conversation?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, if
Andraste's just sitting there
I
taking
didn't wanna
notes with his
interrupt.
like glasses on,
He's
like
not
little
even
reading
there.
glasses, like.
oh, it's
I
just.
wanted to say that he was in the library, but I couldn't move him there.
Oh, okay. It's okay. So
But
it's
there was
just
a lot of serious conversation going on, so I couldn't like move him.
okay. It's
I
just
couldn't do anything, yeah.
so it's just me and Cloud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there anything else? I guess. Do you
Yeah.
want to give the show to the goblins now?
Oh.
What were you doing, Cara?
I was
Were you gonna
gonna,
say something?
I was gonna ask Cloud something else. You know, because she kind of sits in the silence for a moment. Can I ask you something? I don't know. It's a little personal, but I mean, I think for you it makes sense if I ask.
Okay.
I can already tell Cloud's like, oh fuck, social skills. How do you cope with death?
Girl.
I know, I'm sorry. What the fuck? I know. It's out of the blue, but it's just
I mean, this
The
is
whole-
my area of expertise.
yeah, well, it's
so-
just, you know, the whole funeral with Zoot and just kind of set it back in my mind like, you know, I'm grateful for, you know, avenging my master and getting the monastery back, but, you know, there were people who were lost along the way, and I don't know, it's just something that keeps lingering in my mind.
You know, death is just, you just have to, think about and realize that death is just a natural part of life, and life is unpredictable, and, all the more reason to, appreciate every moment that you have. And death, I mean, it can be beautiful, like I said a minute ago, time is a loop, and we seem to all have these, well, maybe not all of us, I don't know yet, but most of us seem to have, like, our past selves or past gods inside of us, and so who's to say that, like, we really ever even die? Who's to say that Zoot isn't, like, really somewhere else in the world now?
Yeah, it's true. Wow, this is a little too much now, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. I'm so sorry. I don't know, have you ever lost anybody like that? Besides Zoot?
I have to think about. Well, I mean, I have lost many people in my life, but through death really wasn't the ways that I lost them. If that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense to me. No, I'm confused.
If that makes sense. No.
Were they
I
like
think he's saying death wasn't like he's lost people, but it wasn't because they died. It was because of other reasons. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, thank you, Cloud. That did open my mind a bit more to that.
Anytime. I'm here to talk about death. Anytime.
I am here to preach the ways. Oh, there you go. That's Cloud's laugh.
That is Cloud's laugh.
Oh my god, he did an evil laugh. He must be the worst. Let's get rid of him.
I don't
Should we
know.
now?
That's not evil.
Yeah, we could.
Should we now switch the mood and
yes.
go to Theo and Asta walking to Winona outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So, camera cuts to Theo just coming to the end of the song, because in like 2 minutes only had time to practice one verse. So the goblins are all sitting around a campfire. They're all listening to him play his harp. So yeah, he's just like bringing it to a nice mellow place, and he's like I love my goblins truly, and so does Mother Suni, honest goblins I do. Was that the sort of thing you were after, Asta?
I mean, the setting was definitely beautiful, but I was thinking, like, something, like, really happy, upbeat, like, the songs you do when you're, like, in a camp, like, somewhere in the forest. You're trying to brighten up the mood.
Okay.
Like the SpongeBob one.
I could sing a disgusting bawdy song about a fishmonger involving bestiality, if you like.
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Body, yaddy. I mean, I see how much you love to perform, so yes, indulge me.
Okay.
You're clearly not ready for that.
Now, Elizabeth, I know you know this one. Feel free to sing along. Oh, fishmonger, oh fishmonger, come quell your daughter's hunger. To pull on my horn as it rises in the morn. 'Tis naught but bad luck to fuck with a puck, lest your grandkid be born a hairy young Bleating and braying all day, hey ho, the fishmonger's daughter, da 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 da, fishmonger's daughter, da da da, fishmonger's daughter, da 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 da, fishmonger's daughter, da. Oh, wonderful, Elizabeth. You've been working on those high tones.
Yes, I tried.
Asha's just clapping like, yes, that was just what I wanted. Thank you.
Oh,
That was
wonderful.
beautiful.
What about, do your people have any songs? I bet they'd be an absolute hoot.
I can't.
That's so funny. Oh my god, yeah. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really looked into my own species culture.
Oh,
I'll get back to you.
right, my dear.
I'll put a pin into that, and I'll definitely forget about it later.
Right. That reminds me. My sister said something to me, but I'd had 1.5 glasses of wine, so I fell asleep. I've put a pin in something. I'm just going to go and catch up with her. Elizabeth, Gretchen, Tommen, make him feel welcome, would you? And he's going to head off towards Ingora.
The goblins all just stand staring up at Asta. Just look at you. With their like jaws hanging open.
I turn into a giant owl beast.
They all start running around.
I then turn into like a small, tiny, vulnerable squirrel.
They now run up close to you and they're all squatting over you.
I'm kind of like
the
acting like a cat, trying to get one of them to pet me.
Okay. They start, one does start petting you, kind of taking a couple of sniffs. And then one kind of starts to hold you, rocking you back and forth, and then it's licking your head.
Okay.
Oh.
I speak in squirrel form. I would not try to eat me. I'll sequester on you.
Okay. That puts you back down.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tower. You guys were a lot of fun.
Back to Vio, walking over to the TBD where Ingrid is working on that sign and stuff. Oh, hello.
There she is. She ain't heavy. She's my sister. Hey, darling. You were mid-sentence
I'm not sober
with
either.
me. Oh, thank God. Hair of the dog, after all. Well, I was more drunk last time we spoke, and I fell asleep when you were mid-sentence. You said something that there'd be something I'd be excited about involving silk.
Yeah, for the. Well, it was for the wedding decoration, but I don't know if that is still want to,
Right. I'm going to say yes. Why not?
Okay, well, she goes to the back room and begins to pull out a couple of large, big rolls of fabric wrapped around this thing, and it's the silks of the colors that you had requested. I don't remember off the top of my head what colors those were, but these silks are the correct colors.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Maybe some green and golds. Some
yes,
purples.
Sure. Beautiful, honestly. We do have such good taste in this family. Honestly, we're so wasted on these Philistines. But darling, I have to ask. All of this focus on my tumultuous love life. What about you? Getting anywhere with was it Winona that you'd set your little lesbian sights on?
Yeah. don't make it like that. It's kind of blushing. It's yeah. I mean, I've given a couple of one-liners, but I don't really know. I'm not as good as you are. Let's just jump in at something, I'm not sure where to start.
I see what you're saying. I'll use Kara and Wuxi as sort of a test run to just make sure my matchmaking skills are up there, and then when I get back, we'll get you sorted with that little half-elf lovely you've got your eyes set on. Oh, bless you.
Well, I mean, you were never wrong. Well, not entirely wrong with some of the choices that you made back when we were younger, so I'm sure you still got it in you.
Well, if he plays his cards right. Right, see you later, darling.
Okay, bye. She goes back. She picks up the mug that she had next to her and takes down the tree. Okay. Anything else that anybody else would like to do tonight?
I really like my imaginary sister.
Yes. I'm.
Thank you.
Have I figured out like what it's gonna take to do the utility belt thing?
Yes, so that will take. Let's see. The harness is going to take 3 more work days of creation, and you will have to decide how many god zones you want to put into it, and then we can do some Arcana skill checks through the downtime to determine if it's done in 3 days or if you actually need a couple more days, kind of thing.
Okay, and for the sending stones, how long is that gonna take?
That it will be 5 days if the rolls go perfect.
Okay.
So that
And
leaves
then...
you 6 days to make something, which you can make 2 greater healing potions, a 3rd level spell scroll, a robe of useful items, or boots of elven-kind. Those
What
are
are
your
boots of
options.
elven-kind?
You can look them up while we're
Okay.
all figuring out our downtime stuff. But everything that I listed is non-attunement, so you don't have to worry about that.
I'm just gonna re-attune to my ring of protection now because I still had the.
I will make
other
those boots. I will make those boots.
You're gonna make the boots with that choice, so that'll be
Yeah.
part of the downtime stuff.
Warrior, my steps make no sound with these boots.
Oof. Nice.
Anything else that we want to do tonight before the downtime starts, or before Kusagi gets here tomorrow?
I want to write a few questions in my spellbook for Atuna.
Okay.
Tuna.
I also maybe want to, like, in my room alone at night before I go to bed, try the thing one more time.
Okay. You can write those questions out while you do the Constitution check.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
it's just not meant to happen.
You, with a little bit of time away from it and just thinking about it, relax for a second and go back right before you lay down for your cat nap. You definitely feel, you're getting closer. It feels like you're more introspective than you were previously. But you're just not able to reach you don't think you don't hear any weird noises or see any strange visions, so you don't feel like you're getting that piece of it. But yeah. Any more questions, Andraste?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the first response to that one is yes. And then that one is, I believe, here, I'll write it.
Yeah, I had some very interesting ones. Hold on, let me find my kitty. He meowed somewhere far. Little bastard!
Guys, look, bro. He was making.
Dear.
Damn.
Oh.
I can't find him. Hold on.
Mhm.
Are you waiting for me?
No, I said responded.
Okay. You can do something else if you wanted to. I'm trying to find him upstairs really quick.
Is anyone else?
I'm just gonna take a minute before, just finally relaxing since I don't sleep, to just sense within a mile, is there any fiendish presence? Since we're all about to basically
Within 1
disband.
mile. No.
Okay.
Okay, I found him. Sorry. God damn, that bitch is out of breath. Everything's a fucking game. Alongside.
Is anybody else doing anything tonight? Or are you going to sleep?
No, sleepy time.
Via's just gonna talk to Andraste briefly before going to sleep. So he's gonna be sitting like
Ooh, spicy.
tuning his harp, and he's gonna be. So, do you think you'll come with us to Hannon's Grove to help our girl find true love?
I don't think that I can, but I was preparing a spell. I just needed a dagger, in order to make it. I was going to create something to take with you. Or so you could take with you. Kind of like a little mini Andraste, so to speak.
A mini Andraste. Are you going to put your consciousness into one of the goblins again?
Not like that necessarily. And I'll kind of break down the create homunculus spell to VO, and it's like creating like a little thing, and I pull out this like grotesque looking like stick doll thing that I had made for it. It looks like a voodoo doll with like straw for like the
Oh.
body pieces and stuff.
And golden sparkly poo.
Yes, golden sparkly poo.
Maybe some blood on it still as well.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I need the dagger in order to do that, so I was gonna see about going to Komamuno to find one in the morning before you guys left.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm up for a walk if you want some company.
Oh, that would be great. Also, I've been giving it some thought, and I don't think,
I
what?
just remembered the question I was going to ask you when you left yesterday, and I couldn't think of it.
Oh my
Just
god.
remembered it.
Bitch, I'm screaming. Do you want to
I'll
ask it?
Well, I'll whisper it to you, but keep going.
I'm still pretty undecided on whether or not I am going to change gender or not. I feel like it was just wanting to like kind of be rebirthed as a completely new person, and I felt like that was like one of the things that would make me feel that way. But if this is something that you feel sorry, I just read out just whisper.
Oh my god.
um I lost my train of thought, but what I'm trying to say is like I don't need to be a woman.
well, do what's right for you. But I mean, I can't say I'm not relieved if that's the case. But as long as you're going to be happy, then that's all I care about, really.
I think I would be happy with either, so I don't think it's one of those things that would necessarily like I would hold on to resentment because it truly like it's something I'm okay with either. So I feel like your input on the decision is rather helpful.
Well, I'm glad. Well, like I say, obviously do whatever makes you happy. We've kind of had the discussion about. I hope you're not doing this because of any stupid opinions from anyone else. And I mean, I had been thinking about this. As for your ear, I could always just, if this is what's bothering you, and he's just going to cast a little ear-shaped major image at sixth level, turning
Oh my
his
God.
ear into just another matching drow ear. And then he holds up his little hand mirror, like, I mean...
He's gonna put the trinket on on the table and say like, I just need to let this go.
All right, darling. Well, I'll be with you all the way through it, okay? Don't stay up too late.
I'm gonna follow him to bed
Okay. How's everybody going to bed?
with a boner.
Oh,
With the
all
boner.
right, all right.
Sea Warrior, it's
Where is
easy.
my room again? In a approximation to where Andraste and Vio's
I
room
put it
is?
right next door to mine.
I
With a
fucking
very
hate it.
thin wall.
This is yours.
Oh, good, good. If it starts getting too loud, she'll go in the basement for the night.
I built
She'll
a people
take.
for you, Warrior, because I know you're nosy.
Ew!
Oh my God, that's awful.
A low enough peephole for me to just stand there so I can see it, and I would know
Yeah,
it was
low
for
enough
me.
people for you.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. You're terrible.
I know.
You're the
Perfect
mean
height,
one.
Warrior.
You're the mean one.
Not the mean one. The glory hole joke was just too good, okay?
Oh, I get it. That's funny.
I like the Hunter just realized. He's like, oh wait, that's funny.
Well, I didn't realize the glory hole thing. As soon as you said glory hole, I was like, oh, it's a glory hole.
Oh my God.
Awful. Detention.
So, the moon rises over the clouds of the tower and TBD. Or the towers, I should say, in TBD. And it does the time-lapse thing where you see the moon rise really quickly and then it goes across the sky and then you see the sun start to peek over and then it's like sunrise.
Wow, that was a quick night.
I will say, throughout the night, everybody slept very restfully. But Cloud, you, in your sleep, you had multiple dreams that most consider, or one dream that was kind of like interlocked, kind of other different scenes that most people might consider frightening, but maybe you were more just like curious, although it was still slightly frightening to you, not having the most control on the situation. It was just a lot of visions of death in various forms, whether it's like a single skeleton on the ground or a giant skeleton, like the Titan body that y'all explored in the desert, or a battlefield covered in dead bodies with crows pecking at all of them. Just various scenes of that kind of through the night.
Cool.
I don't like your dreams, Cloud.
Still restful to you. You still got enough sleep and feel rested in the morning, but it was definitely kind of weird.
Just more active than the norm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it felt like most dreams you have, like, all of y'all are, like, constantly dreaming, but most of them are the kinds of dreams where you just forget about them when you wake up. This is one of those dreams that you wake up to and you can, like, still see it pretty well
Yeah.
when you're awake, you know?
Did I like? Would I have like sensed like the presence of Merkel? It was him, if it was him, or was it like something else?
You felt... Make a history check and a religion check, and let me know like which is which.
Okay. History. Oh, natural 20.
Oh.
And then religion 17.
As some of these visions were also like people in the stages of death as well, like somebody like laying on their deathbed, kind of being taken care of. In some of the visions, you can see different clerics and holy people, featuring different symbols. And with that history check, you could kind of recognize that some of the visions you're seeing are from very different time periods, like just based on the armor they're wearing or the garb they're wearing or the technology that's in the vision. There's like many, like decades, if not hundreds of years between some of these visions. And in some of them, you can see clerics of different religions as well. You probably noticed a couple of clerics of Merkel. You probably, in some of the more recent visions, you saw clerics of Kelim-4. What is the other? Maybe a couple of, I think the god's name is Baal, which was part of the trio with Merkel, Baal, and Bane. Baal was the god of murder. So you kind of like feel this weird sense of like you do feel Merkel in some of the visions, but then you don't feel Merkel in some of the other ones. You feel the presence of kind of other divine sources. But in every single vision, regardless of like what separate divine source was there, you felt one divine presence throughout the entire thing. Like it was constant in each.
But it wasn't Merkel.
It wasn't Merkel. Separate. You're not sure of that one. Like the other ones were kind of recognizable because sometimes the vision had clerics and you could recognize symbols that could allay to what that other divine presence was, but you couldn't recognize like this other constant one.
Interesting.
But yeah. Final preparations before morning, before everybody's up and moving. What is everybody doing? If not, just sleep.
A bathroom break.
Oh yeah, let's take a bathroom break.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how long hags sleep? Do they even sleep?
I think so.
I want to go interrupt them and find out.
Yeah, because I would say as soon as Andros is awake, he wanted to go see them.
It's probably shorter periods of sleep that contributes to some of the craziness and some of their visual issues, like bags under their eyes and sunken in cheeks and stuff.
What were their names? Was one of them Griselda?
Yeah, one of them was Griselda, Samira.
Samira and Gristlegums. Or no, Auntie Agnes.
Yeah, Gristlegums was their, I think, last name.
No.
The Gristlegum. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Stop playing with you. Fuck.
Okay.
Little fucking feather toy thing. Otherwise, he fucking just meows. Hello? Oh wait, we're doing that.
Hello.
Hello?
So stupid.
Oh, excuse me.
Gross.
Don't lie. You liked it. She's still
Oh, I almost did something stupid. Let's go over here with that cat, not near my wires. Thank you. Oh, I just hit you in the face. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I am.
Ugh.
Sean. God. I literally just have him going in circles right now. This is beautiful. You are so silly.
Silly.
Silly, I mean you're a stupid cat. Okay, well, I'm gonna give them some chicken. Hold on one second.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, Hunter, it took all night, but I finally caught up to you in the Dying Light story. It took like non-stop playing, trying to get to the point of where you were.
Is the game fun? Like, I've heard some people saying it's pretty buggy.
It is very buggy, but it's not. There was only like one bug in one mission where like I had to close the game and restart it. But it was like a black screen that just came up after I died. And then other than that, there are like bugs, but I think a lot of the bugs that I'm getting are just things from being on PS4.
Yeah.
Um,
The
so
game
it's a
is
lot of like
pretty fun.
visual stuff and just lagging for me, but it's still very fun.
I think you would like it if you like Dying Light 1.
He's
Yeah.
eating like he has never, ever eaten before in his life.
Plus, if you get it, we could play with you because it's co-op.
Yeah, the co-op's really fun,
Yeah.
and it can go up to 4 people.
Martin, if you
And
get it,
it-
can I use your account so I can play too?
Can-
Oh my god.
And if you join a different person's world and upgrade stuff there, you keep the upgrades when you go back to your own world.
Did you eat all of that already? Jesus Christ!
Do you not feed your cat?
He is eating.
Who are you?
So,
Right.
Andraste's going to the Hags before.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is Carter doing?
I was gonna be up bright and early, and head over to Kira for like my daily dose of potions, cause I'd like to have those on my person.
On your person.
And Nell, what are you doing today, if anything, major?
Well, I was gonna at least stop by and say, safe travel or whatever, because I know she's leaving.
Okay. Yeah, we will have a goodbye moment at the end when we start the downtime. That's what we'll start it. No, actually, I won't start it, but it'll kind of be before. Anyways, Anyway,
Yeah.
what is Theo doing this morning?
So this morning, I was going to say he'd get up before Andraste, but Andraste doesn't sleep, does he? So, he's just gonna wait till Andraste goes to the bathroom or something and just use Create to fill the room with flowers as a little goodbye present. And he's going to head over to TBD to have breakfast with his family. He's not going to see them in a bit.
Asta, just to ask, you're staying at the tower, right?
Yes, I do have something I'm gonna do during the downtime.
Yes. What will you be doing this morning, before, if anything?
He's gonna send Hester out hunting, and he's gonna like slowly meander around the library, trying to find out where the books for the creatures are before he starts studying them.
Okay, so you'll be looking for books. And Cloud, are you doing anything before the group leaves?
I mean, before they leave, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna say bye and everything to them, but
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I have stuff.
Sure.
I have
I'm not
stuff.
skipping anything.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I have stuff planned. Well, I guess maybe I should try doing that thing one more time in the morning when I wake up after the dream.
Okay, so you'll be trying to do that after
Yeah,
the dream.
yeah.
I guess first on Trust Day, you would probably be even earlier up than Kara. So, do you go and check on the hags during the night?
Yes. So I'll be like, hello.
Hello.
With the sound of the crickets and owls hooting in the night. Maybe the occasional screech from Hester. Eventually, one of the hags. This is the. Let me double check something. I believe this one is the green hag. That's not the main one. That's one of the side ones. She eventually, kind of slowly, creeps out, holding back the curtains of moss to exit the cave. Oh, yes, Andraste?
Hi. I just wanted to stop by to see if there was anything I could do to help aid you in preparation.
Well, we have collected some of the clay for the ritual. Not enough yet, although, of course, your slender figure, it will be easy to collect that much clay, but there's just so much clay in the area. You know. But we are working on it. We will need about some crushed gem dust, maybe 200 gold worth?
Alright, I'm going to the city today so I can see about getting that as well.
Thank you, dear. Yes, we could be able to do it by the end of the week, I'm sure, if you would like to do that.
There's a flash in his eyes. Sure. Thank you so much. And then, I'll see to it about bringing you a small gift as well.
Thank you. We know you always do.
I will head back to my room.
As you see her turn around and pull back those curtains of moss to go back inside, you just see like a very large spider just sitting completely still on the back of her head.
Ugh.
Oh!
I got a
Just chilling.
feeling that somebody's watching me.
Andraste will use Dimension Door to get the fuck out of there.
You don't even turn around, you just, as soon as you see the spider.
Just open the door.
Okay. Well, as the sun rises over the very low fog in this forest, everybody's, what's for breakfast? Who pays the gold in the cauldron?
I'm having rats.
I can imagine like Asta's got him on the table too, like.
I could stick these on like little sticks and like spit roast them over the fire.
There's a rat on the table. Andraste is going to freak out.
No, it's
I
on
could
it's on a
do-
plate on the table.
Uh,
Much better.
If I put like enough money into the cauldron or
Oh, yeah.
whatever, I could do a hero's feast, right?
Yes. Yes, you can. I will say, if you want to make that Constitution check, I forgot we were doing the.
Oh yeah.
Can't one of us do that for free too?
It's not
VO?
free when you do it like that, but
8.
I mean,
you
don't.
can do that.
God damn it!
Cloud's just not in it to win it right now.
What does he
I
have
believe
to
it's
get?
1,000 gold into the cauldron to do the Hero's
Yeah.
Feast for the emotional feast.
The what? That's
The
the thing?
Well, I don't know what the ability is called.
Oh.
I think for the divinity check you had to get like 20 something.
Yeah.
No, it's something with the Godstone. Oh yeah, for you, Cloud, you're not having a good couple of days with your inner self. One second, I'm scrolling.
I don't know if my camera's on, so you guys can't see my face.
I cannot see your face.
Then why is this not working? I'm making so many good faces today.
Maybe we should reconnect. Oh, I can see your face now. Okay, I see.
I see Ronnie.
We all
Oh my
see
god.
them.
Hey. I was telling a story to Warrior and John yesterday about like how sometimes when people
Oh, I
like,
can see
initially
Hunter.
meet me, they think that I'm straight.
Uh,
And John was like,
oh, I see Scott.
Well, because this was literally right after you said, I bought heart-shaped noodles for my boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
By the way, people think I'm straight.
Yay.
Gay.
I don't see Warrior or John.
Your face froze. I saw you, and then it just froze on like a derp face.
Well, we can't have everything.
Yeah.
I want it all. No, I want it all.
I want it all.
I got it all.
Oh, I see.
Except for Sophie.
Oh, I see
Sophie's
Maria.
a bitch.
Sophie's got bedhead.
Sophie doesn't want us to see her playing video games.
Wait a minute. For your information, I'm not playing anything right this second.
For now. For
Right
now.
this second. Right this second.
For the emotional feast,
Damn it.
that's what we'll call it. It uses a godstone placed inside a piece of hollowed out fruit, which is consumed by the divinity.
Fruit.
So, do you want to spend gold or do you want to use a godstone?
I mean, I have the gold I could spend on it if we don't want to waste a godstone. I don't know if they give different benefits though.
Have we found?
It's basically the same, I think.
Andraste will ask out loud. Have we found like another source of godstones? Have you guys seemed to have found any?
I don't know if I'm here right now or if I wandered
This
off
is
to
breakfast
hear it.
time.
Yeah.
You can be here.
Well, we found one over. What was it? We were in the Badlands, right? By like this skeleton dude, but we didn't really look further. That was really it.
What do you mean? Like, can I?
Andraste's like, you're not explaining enough.
I mean, that's all.
Okay,
What do you
wait
mean?
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. Oh, you're one to talk to me about not telling you guys information. When were you planning on telling me about
I thought you watched us all the fucking time like a creep. What do you mean?
Wait,
That's a good point.
Ah, she
Look
just
at
called you a creep.
He literally has nothing to say to that.
I am like
He has no
absolutely taken
words.
aback. Like I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I may have been
Oh, yeah?
watching you guys, but just for
See?
your own
Oh,
safety,
yeah.
but I did not see that.
Yeah, the hacks probably don't say come to you for like full reports of their days. It's just like, oh, somebody got very hurt today, or somebody just died.
They almost died today, and then Andraste goes, "What's new?"
Carl was a stupid bitch today.
Yeah,
They
what's
like
new?
giving bad news.
They give bad news. Yeah, that's why Andraste is becoming paranoid.
Kara, I'm gonna detect thoughts on you really quick. Think about that day.
Wait, so that was when we had the
Oh.
ran across the giant skeleton thing, right?
We ran across this large skeleton that we attempted to talk to with Speak with Dead, but it spoke in this language that was too old for us to know.
None of us understood that one.
And they're
right?
No.
No, that was too old.
Yeah.
It was like ancient celestial.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and then I think it was in the rib cage, this godstone, and we like broke the shit around it so then we could get it, but then we never thoroughly looked for more.
Yeah, I think I like decomposed like around it or something like that.
Yeah, I think y'all thought y'all had everything because y'all's perception checks were kind of bad.
Yeah.
So like y'all didn't know there was y'all didn't, you know. But once y'all found those couple that were sticking out, y'all just were like, yeah.
Yeah.
So there could have been more.
I mean,
Well,
I mean, I have no idea.
We don't know.
I have no
It's very
idea.
large.
I'm gonna detect thoughts, and I'm trying to like see what she remembers. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'll say you see that, but you know, with your kind of thinking about it, they didn't see anything else, but through the memories that you're looking at, they only looked at like two parts of the body. So, you know, there could have been other things that they just didn't see, or that Kara didn't see, you know, because you only look at her memories.
Mm.
Okay, so there.
She's probably not seeing much because she's so short.
Wow!
Fucking dead.
You could make a religion check if you want to know any extra information based on what she's saying.
I can finally open my dice.
Hello, we just saw your crotch.
I'm
Cross
wearing
cam.
shorts. Just for the stream.
Oh my god.
I got it's a religion check. I'm sorry, my roll 20 is not open.
What?
I mean, not roll 20.
Your roll 20 is not open. I was about to be like, hello.
Oh, fuck off. It's making me log in. Why doesn't it just save my thing? Well, I got a 17, and I think I have like a plus 10 or something. Oh.
A plus 10.
Under religion?
I have to change it to
yes.
sunrise.
Religion is intelligence.
Not the mood lighting.
Yes, I love it.
You have more in religion than Cloud does.
Yeah, with the information given and their experiences that you're watching with this detect thoughts, you could presume that this is the skeleton of a very long dead. I think millennia is the word for like 1,000 years, so maybe like a couple millennia gone. So, but with I'm pretty sure this is information that was possibly known from. If not, y'all figured out then the from Revenant's notes about godstones kind of being like the hardened, crystallized essence of like old gods, and not necessarily any just old gods, but like godlike sources.
I mean, it was fucking rough even getting to that point. The Badlands sucked.
I mean, I just feel like there is a possibility if we ever need more that they might still be there, but also like.
But the Badlands suck. It's
anybody
good.
else could get them too.
Yeah. Oh.
That could also not only be the only source. There could be other things like this hidden out there in the world.
Okay.
We may find more. It's good to keep.
Was there any other things that I might have missed that you guys did when you all were traveling with Winona?
There was a tablet that was stolen and by Orsa.
Oh, tablet. Oh, we have stuff to do today. Vio. Where's Vio?
Wait, we're doing that today? What's happening
No, no,
today?
no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I have to run to Komomuno to buy a few things.
Oh.
Some things for the hags, a thing for a spell for me before you leave today. And I'll slap down the doll.
Oh.
The duels. So the duels.
Andrés just starts grabbing his shit and running around looking for Via to
Yeah, like
go
suddenly
get the
his
stuff.
ADHD mind is moving. He's
Yeah.
like, I gotta get shit done!
Oh my god. I just imagine a
It's
yeah.
like the 13th episode of American Horror Story when suddenly they have to compile all 13 storylines that they opened into one fucking episode.
What were you doing, Kari?
No, I was just saying she'd probably be giving a nasty eye glare to the doll sitting on the table now, like, the fuck is that?
I'm gonna miss you, Kara. At least I hope you have fun at the monastery.
Yeah, I mean, I hope all goes well over there.
You're gonna be the leader now. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and terrifying at the exact same time.
What? You get to tell people what to do. You're a god to them.
Yeah.
Winks.
Who taught the bird to boast about our godliness? Vio.
Theo's not there to hear your unfair slander.
God.
He's just going to be sitting. He's going to be sitting out front of the TBD, like working on another backing melody.
Damn it! He's not even here for me to make fun of him. All right. Well, I was gonna head to Komanumo as well. I wanted to grab a few things to prepare.
Okay. Yes, right. So, anybody else want to come anymore?
Not in this moment, but during my
Downtime, yeah. So when y'all go, Kira's is obviously easy to find. Y'all know about Kira.
Mhm. I don't even remember
she-
if there was. Oh, go ahead.
At the moment, she has a basic healing potion and a potion of fire breath.
Potion of fire breath. Oh, I think one of us got that before. I'm looking it up.
That's probably no.
Yes.
I think it was
I
now.
was like, literally, like that sounds like a Nell fucking thing.
That was before the divinities, I believe.
That's like
So
a
it's-
now fucking thing.
yes, I've bought that a couple times actually.
So if you want to buy both, it will be. Let me think.
I might just take the basic though.
It's gonna be 360 total if you get both. 45 if you're just getting the basic.
Yeah, I'm just doing the basic.
Okay. For the other things you're searching for, at least for Andraste, you can make a perception check to look for a good shop or to, see this through the window kind of thing. Or you can make a persuasion check to ask around if anybody knows where you could get this stuff.
Do you want my help?
Yes. I have to grab Vio's hand and just like, please help me find what I need. I need a very expensive dagger with jewels in the hilt and the handle. And I also
Right.
need 200 worth of gemstones.
Gem dust. Which, I mean,
yeah,
I think I might have some gems, so you could always make that if you just wanted to take
that's
your
true.
gems and crush them up.
Do you want my help?
But for the jewel encrusted dagger, you can make a perception or a persuasion check to whichever way you want to go about it.
Disruption or
Okay.
Those are both garbage, though.
So if you're asking Vio for help,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be like people of Kominumo.
Tommy, you know.
Who can help my dear intended find what was it? A jewel encrusted dagger? Dagger. Fancy. Is there a jewel smith or some such in the vicinity or present?
Andros, are you doing anything to assist in this performance, mini performance?
I'm going to, I don't know, cast. I don't know what I can do.
I don't know what to do.
Like, pull out a dagger, but one, like, point at the hilts and, like, show them, like, this is what I would need, but, like, with jewels. Like, I don't.
Very.
I need this
Someone who is very terribly describing this and behind VO.
Yes, because in this world, people don't know what a dagger is.
This is a dagger. I need jewels.
I need dagger.
You're assisting. So VO has
sparkly little
advantage,
daggers
but,
flying around him.
I mean, are we sure that advantage would go off? Was that a good
VO has advantage, but you're pushing it.
Okay. 1d20 plus 5. Come on. Yeah, nat 20!
Hey!
VO saves it with the floating shiny daggers. As one dwarven woman with a very thick beard says, "Oh, my brother's got a shop. Could probably get something like that in a day at least."
Wonderful. Thank you, my hirsute beauty. Whereabouts could we find this establishment?
Right over that way.
Oh. Right, that's right, kind of you. Thank you very much. Right, darling, onwards.
My first attempt at an accent, and it was for an NPC with 2 lines. Huzzah! You gotta start with baby steps.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Next,
So.
please give Ingrid Theo's accent. I would pay money.
I would pay
Wait,
money.
Vito's accent? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
I have to work on that. Isn't that just like British?
British. I guess she'd be a bit more like, yeah, a bit more common.
Yeah!
I'll watch some British shows and try to pick some stuff up.
Adele.
Adele,
done.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that. I'll try for that. Well, y'all do find the,
The Riverly.
Really?
the sparkling something. Something weapon related, maybe. Or Smith.
Sparkling dagger.
Yeah, I don't want to get it. I almost had the sparkling hilt, and I was like, well, that's a little on the nose.
I wonder where we'll find this object.
Well, they have 50. This is all they have. No, let's get off sparkling.
Walk inside.
Theo's like really buzzing from his very successful performance, so he'll walk in with a song stuck in his head. It's like, do you have a dagger that is sparkly for Andraste at my side?
I will say also for the natural 20 on that performance roll, there was a couple of people, obviously everybody was like cheering and clapping their hands, very excited to see this performance, but there was a couple of members in this audience that said, "Oh, it's Theo the Bard," as they have recognized your fame in this town.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it started.
Fiend girl.
Unstoppable. Well, you see a dwarven man, no facial hair actually, he's clean shaven. He says, "How can I help you?"
Darling?
I was wondering about getting a dagger. Do you have like a display case or something as I like look around?
Yes, as you can see, there's multiple weapons hanging on the wall, but it's all like your basic, there's spears and axes, swords, daggers. Nothing jewel encrusted, but it's lots of fine weapon work.
Could I have you make one with jewels in the hilt
Oh,
rather quickly, if you could?
quickly.
I can offer gold and magic, and I also can give you gemstones of my own as well.
Let's see. Make a persuasion check. There'll be some, obviously. There's always secret bonuses and penalties that I add after the roll. based on, what is said or what happens in the situation.
I got a natural one.
No!
No.
Theo, what are you doing to assist him in this? You must be doing something.
Vio, please help the poor man.
Okay, to assist him, just remind me what exactly is happening.
He's asking for a dagger to be created with jewels.
Oh, okay. He's just talking to him. Okay.
Yeah. But he needs some.
I mean,
help with
he
this
needs.
persuasion check, so.
Yeah, he wanted it to be done quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Thea's gonna come up and go, my good man. You are
Vio.
standing before the wisest, most talented, sexiest wizard in the country. One commission from him, and you will not be wanting for business. Now, of course, I know, as soon as you saw me come in, you will have thought, oh my goodness, it's a celebrity. What do I do? Well, I'll tell you, I will also spread word far and wide of your excellent service if you can get this dagger to us post-haste. I will also perform at you or your child's wedding. Or bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
I don't think we can make the dwarves Jewish in this world.
Oh.
You don't think, or you don't want to?
I think if we do, we can't go for the in most fantasy stereotypes, or in most fantasy world, dwarves are usually the minors, and very
Oh.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Poor taste.
Yeah.
Okay, I will perform at
Maybe
Kwanzaa.
Italians.
Okay, wonderful.
Because I feel like there's definitely like dwarven mafias.
Okay. Wouldn't
I like
that just be bellissima? Va bene.
Okay, so I will say, to save the natural one, you'll have to make a check of your own. You can make a persuasion check or a deception check, depending on which part you want to give emphasis.
They're both the same, so let's do persuasion. We're not trying to keep this poor old Italian nonno. Come on! Oh.
Was that also a nat one? I walked away! Are you kidding? Oh my god.
It says, listen, I can definitely put something like this together, but in a quick time, it's a lot to ask for.
See, now everyone's wishing they took Kara with them.
Are there any
Not really.
materials you need that we can bring to you, or any processes we can help with?
Well, yes, I will need the jewels, of course, to put something like this together.
I think we've
Well,
got
I
a
have them
decent
right
stock
here.
of them.
I will pull out a few of what we have out of the party fund. Hold on. I don't
What?
have it in front of me.
I'm holding on to the party fund. What? You said...
I thought you gave that
You're
bag
with
back to
them.
me.
No!
Kara's also
What?
there.
I'm there?
Whoa. Together.
Wait, then I would have let
on.
Vio re-roll. I didn't know I was there.
Oh, well, yeah.
Vio, re-roll. I thought I was by myself in this. I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Wait a tick.
7 plus 12, 19.
Yeah, plus 12.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, it's like, well... I can, if I rush it, maybe get it out in 4 hours?
Does that work
Oh my god,
for you?
thank you so much. That would be fantastic.
Of course, thank you for the jewels, and, there will be an extra payment for the rush time.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Of course.
So I think, maybe, 350?
Okay.
Done.
Andraste, do you also need dust of gems?
Yes, I'll have to crush up more.
Okay.
I'm
So
trying to distract my cat from going upstairs. He's very curious about Zoe right now.
So okay, to clarify now, do you want me to hold on to this bag of holding, or are you holding onto it again?
Give it to me.
What? You cut out.
Give it to me.
This fucking bitch this entire time is like, I had it. You can't assume you have to ask me. There. That's how much gold should be now.
Okay.
I don't see any crystals or jewels in the party fund, so
I remember that might be just on Andraste's character sheet, because I like remember just anytime there were gems and stuff, we were like, give it to him. So I don't know what he's got.
what do you have written down on
Oh, I
list?
have 1 amber, 1 jade, 2 amethyst, 3 pearls, 1 lapis lazuli, 2 quartz, 1 turquoise, 3 coral, 1 garnet, 2. Oh, let me just send it.
Does it say how much those are worth?
It does not. I don't think you ever gave me a.
I always do, but okay.
I don't know. That was so funny.
No,
Well,
I
just
don't
like
think you did
when
because
there's-
you gave us a bag of them, and this is like all that was in there, and the same thing.
When there's hordes, it's like there's this many gemstones of this price, so they're all worth the same, or most of them are probably worth the same. I just don't know. Like it's either like 50, 100, or 25. I think would be like the price of all of them. I know it's not 25, and I think these are from multiple different hordes, so these are probably coming out of different. I'll say you probably have enough just with everything here to get the to have enough crystals for the dagger. I'll say take off the garnet, the spinels, and the tourmaline on the bottom. Take off 2 of the pearls. The amethyst, both of them, and the lapis lazuli, and the jade. And then that will be the what we remove. And that was for the dagger. So you'll have to remove, I'll say, the turquoise and the 3 coral as well for the gem dust needed for the hex. So that'll be all settled. So in 4 hours, this dagger will be completed. I don't know if y'all are gonna stay and wait, or I don't know how y'all would like to do that.
I will go and visit the place where we would go to buy health potions to see if there.
She's got nothing. She literally has a potion of fire breathing left. I bought a basic.
She's well cleaned out because I think there was a recent visit.
So wait, what is the plan? Are we going Hannon's Grove Monastery, Scholomance, Revenon, or is this? Is that the plan?
I thought Wushi was going to.
I thought Wushi was going to the monastery, but I never asked him yet, and then Vio keeps saying to Hannon's Grove, so now I'm confused.
Isn't Usagi still coming
over? I think Vio
over?
was unsure, but I think you're good. Kusagi is still coming over.
Well, yeah, I'm just getting a layout of what we're doing after. Because like if
well, I think it's just you, Vio, and Winona going to the monastery.
Yeah.
Obviously, whenever Kusagi arrives, that's when you'll have to work out how to get there, and then, if you would like to either figure out a way to discuss with Wushi or just wait until he gets the sending stones. Which, could be today, could be tomorrow, could be the next day. But probably soon. Knowing how fast Warmheart could fly, it's probably if not today, it's probably in the next 2 days. So there'll still be time.
I'm
you go to the monastery.
I'm gonna attempt to talk to Bushi in the Sending Stone first. We'll start with that. Do you want me to say it out loud, or do you want me to type it? Because I think it's 25 words, right?
Just have it typed, but obviously,
okay.
You don't know when I'll get it. I'm sure he'll send you something when he gets it.
Okay.
So do y'all wait at Kominuma for the dagger, or do y'all go back to the tower? Because if y'all wait here, Kusagi may arrive while y'all are on. It'll just be whether you want to be there or not when that happens.
Okay. Guess we
No, we'll go back.
head back.
Okay. So, eventually, everyone meets up back at the tower, I guess. Nell, are you at the TBD?
I
Or
guess I
you?
would have eventually made it over there by now, I think, since breakfast is over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for now, it's just Ingrid's working on the last couple of finished touches, which you also help on. The actual use the establishment will happen in a couple of days. But the whole leader thing that Andraste gets with like being the kind of leader of this tower will not also apply to you because it's technically the same stronghold. So it can only be one leader over both things. But there are options you can use once the establishment is up and running. You can, when you know people that have other strongholds, when you eventually meet others or other people make their own, you will be able to basically pay them gold to give you something based on what their establishment can do or what their building can do. So, for now, you're just helping out Ingrid.
Yeah.
But the trio arrives back at the tower. What's going on?
I don't know.
No, wait.
I guess
So am I still there, or was I back at the tower? I forget.
You can. I believe you said you went to the TBD, but you don't have to go back there if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the tower after.
Okay. So now everyone is there.
Yes.
hey.
Hey. So when are you guys leaving?
Well, we're waiting for Kusagi. So talk to her first. I mean, I don't know if she'll help us or not, but if
We should
not, then
prepare
we'll
a
be
meal for her as like an offering.
an offering.
Yeah,
What?
you know how.
Oh, that reminds
when you,
me. I said I was going to have that ready for her.
Yeah, when you invite people over to your place, you feed them, make sure they're happy. Then you ask them for shit, so they
I'm
feel
just gonna get that.
obligated because you did something nice for them.
Well, I can do
Getting
the
that stew ready.
Hero's Feast if we want to do that when she gets here.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Why?
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 This is why.
It can feed up to 12 creatures. A creature that partakes of the feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points, and it lasts for 24 hours.
I mean, if we were on the road and going to be in imminent danger, I'd be like, yes, sure, because this would totally help us out. But why waste this?
Yeah.
We
I mean,
we need to impress her.
I mean, I'd say that too, but at the same
fuck
time,
her.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, people are going to be traveling. I don't know what people are going to get into.
I was about to say there's no exact like, oh, we're just gonna teleport to the monastery. Like we might have to travel ourselves, so it
It's true,
might.
There could be snakes. Snakes.
Snakes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
snakes
I
are
wouldn't
your biggest worry, I think.
I wouldn't underestimate her. If she does agree, I very well believe she could just take you there.
Yeah, but I also want to kind of read her as a person as well. I never saw her.
I mean, I've seen her aura. It's like purple, pinkish glow. Those are usually good types.
You read auras?
What?
Wait, you what?
It's not. I don't think it's as extensive as what you could do, VO. I could just kind of gauge and then get a vibe from them. She was pretty nice. I didn't read any bad vibes from her.
That's the vibe detector.
If I had to like stick a color to her, she'd be like pink, but like orange.
Oh,
glow,
you're
like
making
the
up. You're
dawn.
making up colors.
Do you also carry around a bag of crystals that look nice but are actually worth nothing?
For
That
your
is a gross
information, I do, but I carry them because they remind me of the Feywilds,
Mm-hmm.
which is my home, which I get homesick of. Excuse you. I quickly change seats away from
Andraste
Mel, and
clutches
as
his
you
pearls.
just hear Crystal jingling around in the bag I'm holding.
Okay, well.
We are a weird group. We're just weird people. Oh God.
Do you want to know your color, Kara?
What is my color?
Hmm.
Now you have to think about it, it's not real. Anyway, Kara.
It's like
Yeah, no.
silver.
So what are your like actual plans for the monastery? Like, I don't think these people need to learn how to kick and punch. They seem to have that down. It's like, what are you gonna do?
That's a really good question. I mean, I don't really know if they completely fully understand the way. I mean, I never really fully understood when I got separated. So, I mean, I think there is some leftover, more in-depth training that needs to be done with them. And I guess also to see, like, how the rebuild is going. Because I'm not quite sure how well that's going. I don't know if it's completely spot on or if I'm going to have to see what we can do to get it to look better again.
Okay, well, good luck. But I'm saying this as a friend. When you speak to a large group of people that look up to you, say it with your chest.
What?
It's not like you have an experience with that now.
Oh.
No one will look up to you.
How do you know anything about Nell?
This is him just being mean.
I slowly close Asta's beak. I slowly close Asta's beak. What were you saying now?
Well, I guess what I mean is, like, I've noticed with our time together, when it comes to trying to talk to us, even though, like, we're close, like, you tend to, like, trail off, look in another direction, like, you're unsure. Like, you're going to be a leader. Find something and stick with it, and force these people to believe in you.
She nods. Shit, am I really that you could really pick up on all that shit? Oh God, I'm looking away already.
You might see insights quickly, but over time.
You'll hear a knocking on the door.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh shit.
That sounds like a woodpecker poking at the door.
Oh, it's open. You can come in.
Where's the bird?
Well, how do you know who it is?
I'm assuming it's Kusagi.
You
don't know,
assuming, guys.
Man.
and a
Revenant
old man
opens the
with
door.
an eye patch opens the door.
What the fuck? You can come in. Oh shit.
It's like a
The door
vampire. He has to
opens.
be invited in.
And first, y'all see two ears poke through the door, and then the full rabbit face of Kusagi sticks through. It's like,
Oh my god, hi Kusagi!
Oh my God, you're
Wow.
adorable.
there's a lot
You
of
weren't
people this
lying.
time.
It's a rabbit.
Yes, it's the whole group.
Important question, Kusagi. What's your favorite color?
It's not. You don't have to answer that.
Kara, Andraste is gonna send a message to Kara and ask her to cast silence on the owl.
I think it's green.
Damn.
Okay.
I'll make sure to remember that next time. Thank you.
Vio's just gonna
You're
vibe check
welcome.
her and read her aura when he can.
Currently, are you doing an actual vibe check or like a emotional aura thing?
Just read aura. Like,
Read aura.
VO
The
feels
actual
attacked.
ability, not just saying you're seeing something. Mm, mm, Probably when she walks in, it's a like mixture of a light blue and a yellow.
Okay, that's all right. Theo kind of like, okay, this is good. It's not green.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not green. Come,
Appropriating my culture.
come sit,
Welcome.
Kusagi. We have a few things to talk about.
Sure. Is that why you invited me?
We have food for you.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to get to know you more and ask a few things.
Okay. She slowly opens up the door more and kind of steps in, just as everybody is sitting at the table, just looking at her.
The most menacing thing ever. Hunter, I side messaged you.
Kusagi, can you hold this for me for a moment as I pull out my godstone?
Oh, sure. Goes out her hand. She's like, oh, this is what do they call it? She's like holding it up as it's glowing in her hand, looking at it. It's the stone of
God.
stone. No, they didn't say that. That's kind of predictable, right?
Maybe it is.
Wait, who is they?
Stone of divine power.
Who?
Sirika and Miabella? The one that...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right, you remember. What did you say food? She kind of is holding and dropping the stone.
Yes, just food.
Did we
Dropping it?
end up making the hero's feast, or is it just the carrot and pea soup?
I was gonna do the hero's feast, but y'all apparently didn't want to do that.
No, do it.
I was
John
down.
didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I was down for it.
John.
No.
I mean, I was gonna use my own gold for it too, but
Well, then you can eat the fucking soup.
I mean, I've already had breakfast.
At this point, it's cold.
okay. Well, then I'll throw 1,000 gold into the cauldron, and so I can cast hero's feast.
Sorry, I was ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to waste a godstone.
This is like the bougiest fantasy breakfast.
Yeah, it really is.
Literally a
I just
spell. It gives us benefits.
I just love how offended John is.
He's so offended by it.
So, a lovely smell of, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say it's like I would say it's like a very like you
Bunch
think
of
of like
canned tuna.
classic like feast where there's like a pig with a mouth like with like an apple in his mouth and like
Oh.
all sorts of like fruits and like vegetables and like kebabs and stuff and like
Carrots.
all sorts of like all sorts of like turkey legs and like
It's a lot of meat.
I'm a really small person, Cloud. I don't.
all right, but there's a lot of us. It feeds up to 12 people,
God damn.
so everybody can join in.
Okay.
Is there fruit?
I literally said there's fruit of all kinds.
I put Kai on the table to chow down.
Oh, is that Kusaki? Cute.
She's adorable.
Oh, that's good. Kai's here. She can eat like half of this.
Yeah.
Kai will certainly.
Kai will certainly help
Oh, she's
us
long.
indulge. She's long.
Long.
No, I love her.
She's adorable. I love her.
Oh
Wow.
my god, she's big.
Oh, she's so cute.
So, you all begin to, Cloud begins to cook at the casting time of 10 minutes to do Hero's Feast, so.
So I heard you visited earlier before once, and you left some kind of weird riddle. Or what the hell was that supposed to mean?
I don't really know myself. They just told me to tell y'all. But I don't really look into that stuff. You'll go crazy if you think about it too much.
Who's they?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Syrup
Citric.
specifically, but both of them technically.
Did
Yeah, but who
Are-
are they?
Are they like you? Like,
Yeah, like we're all kind of like each other, right?
what domains do they work with, if you know?
Sirik is like the hour clocks and the
Time.
oh yes, yeah, that's a good word for it.
oh
And Mia Bella's kind of weird, but she can, I guess, like see different stuff with Sirik. Like I don't know, like different. Like,
like she like future reading?
with Sirik's help, they can do that, but like not. That's not her thing alone. It's like
Did
destinies, or I don't know.
did you guys like
Sounds bad.
just randomly
Like
meet,
space.
or did it feel like almost fate?
Well, they were living together for a while, and then after the thing happened, I started jumping around and traveling everywhere, and that's when I met them. And then, we've been staying together since then.
Thing happened?
Yeah, like the woman, and
A woman.
after our powers.
Okay, so you are aware of
Of,
powers gifted.
like, the
Yeah,
divine
she-
stuff.
Yeah.
She talked about the God
Okay.
Stone.
Well, she didn't really say
I didn't-
Godstone. That's why I wasn't sure if she was aware of her power.
I mean, I don't really know much about it. Let's not worry about it. But I guess Sirik and Miabella are the ones that kind of explained it to me.
So do y'all know who we are?
They had ideas, but not like positive.
I think that can we meet them? Would they be open to that one day?
I could ask them. I mean, we could always just go.
Oh,
I'm
also,
sorry, I'm getting way ahead of. Oh.
also, I've been doing some reading. Hi, I'm Nell. This is usually how conversations are supposed to start, right?
Sorry, yeah, we're really bad at that shit. Kara.
Hello.
My
Hello.
name's Asta Belfiu, and I do a small bow.
Hello. It's just Kusaki for me.
Hello, I'm Cloud.
Lots of animal people here. It's kind of like a home, Well, I guess
Wait,
not
what
home.
is
They're
your
not
thing,
animal.
Kusagi? Like, do you know exactly?
Yes, you're
I
very welcome here.
travel everywhere. I just kind of
You could
I
just
know
do
where I'm at.
You could just
Magically
do it.
travel?
Yeah, so I could just like hops through, she like sits up and kind of like looks around the room, and then opens up a portal, and you can see through it. You can see the path that leads up to the tower. And she like steps out, and then she's like standing there for a second. She's like, "This is outside," and then steps back in. She like closes the.
Does
I can do
this
that.
ability exhaust you if you go super far? Is there like a limit, or are you just all powerful?
I last we checked, I can go somewhere I've been to before, easily, but
Could
that
you-
is my limit.
Could you plane shift if you
Hey.
went to that plane?
Hey,
I don't think so. I haven't tried yet, but I don't think I can.
Well,
What did-
I
You're
guess
so cool.
since you've been so generous in your answers, I guess I should share a little bit. I control fire. That's my thing.
Yeah,
Alright.
we did have suspicions, like I had said, about some of your things, but like, nothing. Some of y'all.
I mean, how did you?
Kind of
I mean,
weird
did you?
things.
Did you?
What did
Like, how did you hear about us? Like, was it just like casually, oh, the Coven, or was it you were reading
I believe
into us?
they were like using their ability thing kind of like meditating together, and then
They were reading.
they kind of looked at, some stuff, I guess. I don't sit in. It's
I
not
mean,
really enjoyable
okay.
for me.
I mean, I guess they
But
were just trying to find other divine presences like themselves, I could assume.
yeah. You were one of, or your group was, some of the ones that they found.
Mm.
Not-
There are others that they have found?
Yes.
How
Would
many
you be willing
others?
to tell us who they are?
I don't. I know there's a couple, for sure. I don't remember that well. Like I said, I just don't really care
Can I-
that much about that.
Can I
Yeah,
ask
sorry.
overall, like, what are your guys, like, what are your intentions with, finding and giving people these cryptic words, or what do you want, Like, do you want things to be
goal?
fixed? What is your, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to word that.
I mean, they probably have a more cryptic answer, like the riddle they gave you, but I just kind of like traveling, to be honest.
I just want to insight check her just to read if like she's got good aura about her or she just to do
Oh my
it.
god, you're the aura reader now. I see how it is.
I don't see colors, but I look at faces.
While she's doing that, and like, I am the
Kara's
god
like, I don't see colors,
animal.
I make people see colors.
I make people see. I just do a little pop pop.
Following Nell's example, I am the god of animals, and I call Hester over.
And I am the
Yes.
Lord of Death.
Listening to her, you kind of watching her talk. She's just like personality-wise, she's more of a bit skittish. Kind of just very. What's the word I'm looking for? Distracted easily, one could say. She's not really putting that much thought. You can tell she's not putting that much thought into the things she's saying, but she's not like. To kind of tell you she's not lying about anything.
Okay.
She's just kind of like blurting it out as y'all finish talking.
Okay.
Did you? Yeah, those are interesting ones. Kind of looking at Cloud and on.
Yes, it was interesting when we met them.
What is yours? And she like kind of looks over at Kara. They said they like didn't really understand what yours was.
Sometimes I don't really understand it either. Apparently I'm supposed to be luckier, but sometimes that just don't even work either. So maybe I'm not even divine.
Well, why did y'all? Is this what y'all wanted to talk about?
Well,
I mean,
Well, I think two things. One, we really wanted to know more people who were like us, and two, we were hoping to get to know you more for assistance in travel sometime.
Okay, so since Kara has a trouble with being blunt, since you love traveling so much, we were wondering if you could help us get to a few places quicker. I have some sand from a destination of where we need to go. I don't know if this would help you.
I think definitely, yeah. It's difficult if I don't think I've been to wherever you're talking about, but maybe with that I could probably figure something out. Is it like a beach or something?
I'm gonna try my very best to describe the location to north, south, east, east of Skoloman. Also, this is not the time. This is really important. So she doesn't teleport us into a different dimension.
Oh my god.
Hold on, can Vio use major image to show us?
Oh, do you want to do like a?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you could do that. Do you want to do like the Spy Kids first movie where they have the table that shows the island?
Oh
my god.
But it's like the monastery.
Yes.
I've seen that, but sure. Bibbidi
Yeah.
bobbidi boo.
Yeah. Kara's just bibbidi bobbidi boo. Kara's just gonna be pointing it out. Yeah, it's east of Skolomance. I'm not sure if you've been that way.
Oh, yeah, I know that place.
Mhm.
I've been there before.
Yeah, it's this monastery. It's my first home.
Wait, you've been there before?
Through Scholomance, yeah. I didn't really like stop in for that long. I just kind of hopped through.
Oh, but you've never been to this place. Never been in the monastery.
Oh no.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
very nice.
Thank you.
Same way. I was like, wait a minute. What did you just say?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, so, quick question. Is there, like, a negative consequence to, like, you not being here before and you might mess up when you're hopping through things?
One way to find out.
Well, if I have this sand, if it works well enough, then I should be able to just like do a little teleport ritual, and I'll take you there.
Oh, okay.
It will, yeah, a slight fee.
Hi, Papa.
Fee? You want payment. The payment of new friends is not what you... I get it. I want money, too.
I was about to say, how naive are you, Kara?
I know. I tried, okay? But then I realized how stupid I sounded. Who doesn't want to be paid? How much are you thinking?
Maybe 500 gold, or this godstone.
500 gold.
She takes the pouch from her side and holds it up, and now I'm just waiting for the gold to be put in.
Yeah. I'll take it from my own.
Well, y'all got a deal.
Okay. And just quick question before y'all take off. So you keep talking about your friends, kind of like, you do things for them. Are y'all like a group like we are, or you work for these people?
I guess it's more kind of like y'all, where we all just kind of live together and help each other do things. But I usually just kind of run around doing my own thing, and they, work together a bit more with their divinities. Just not my vibe, I don't really like sitting still that long.
Well, now that you know us better, you should visit more often.
Okay.
If that suits you.
No, I mean, I would be down to getting to know you better myself, too.
Okay.
It's adorable. Wait, no, get your shit, we're leaving!
Yeah, there's also like some goblins that live over not too far, so you could hang out with them sometime too.
Yeah.
Okay, so also with the heroes fees, don't forget to add increase your max hit points by 2d10.
Wow!
Do I roll that one for everybody, or is everybody roll that individually?
I think you roll for everyone, but this is for next 24 hours. Your maximum will increase by this.
Okay.
Yes.
6!
Yay!
Boy!
Second on
It's okay.
level up.
I did like the atrocity level up. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're immune to
It's-
poison and
That
being
was called
frightened.
for Hunter.
You're also immune to poison and becoming frightened, and you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage, so it's something else too.
Nice, nice.
For the next 24 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
You never know, okay? We're traveling. You never know.
Literally, something's gonna happen the minute we get to the monastery, and we're just gonna be like yelling through, like sending stones to Nell, like, "Oh, it's fucking true, we needed it."
So,
Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Are we leaving right this second? Do we have everything?
let's do a bathroom break.
Okay.
Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back.
I don't know why Nell's so like against the fucking Heroes Feast. It's like,
Because he's just like upset that you wasted a spell. I'm thinking, and the money for
No,
what?
Yes.
The money.
my
Like
own
what?
money, and I have
Yes,
plenty.
But what if, like, soon we're in a situation where that 1,000 gold isn't there and we need it to do this exact same thing
Bitch.
for a
We know how
legitimate
much
reason?
we know how much you love to say "I told you so."
Well, I don't think it's gonna hurt. I mean, it was my own money, and also I'm about to spend more than that if I'm gonna do what I want to do during this break.
I really like Kusaki.
Martin said, "Kiss my money goodbye, John.
And I'll still have more
This
after
is
that.
my fortune, and I will spend it how I damn please."
I have
Spend
after
it
the
all.
heroes fees. After the heroes fees, I have 13,000 gold still.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ!
I told you.
Alright, Cloud is paying for more things from now on.
Oh my god.
Well,
Cloud doesn't
Andraste's
have
gonna
I'm
any
pay.
just
money
not gonna
after-
talk about my money then.
Wait.
Kara probably has more than me.
She's
I'm just
probably
not
sitting at,
gonna
like,
talk
20
about my
grand.
money.
I'm gonna
Oh
go
no,
pee.
not that. I wish I had that.
How much do you have?
I'm not saying, because then everyone's gonna make me buy. I've been saving up for a thing. It's braces to defense all over again.
You're rich?
No. Well-
If you have more than $10,000, you're rich.
Okay, yeah, then I'm rich.
I'm sorry, 10,000 gold.
Oh my god. Kara's rich, everybody! Call the police.
I'm not rich from buying all those potions that saved our lives.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That saved the monks' lives.
shortly I'm gonna not have above 10,000 gold, so
Yeah. Then I'll be the richest of them all.
Wait, are you gonna ask Kusagi for like a way back, or are you just gonna
let's all
play
steal from Kara.
Well, that's why I went, no, fuck you, I swear. Well, that's why I'm taking Winona with me. She's gonna plane shift us back and hopefully not get us killed.
question? And if you go missing for more than like 2 days, we'll ask Kusagi. Actually, no,
You think so?
Kusagi wouldn't know where you are.
You think she's gonna do that for you?
Oh, yeah.
You think that after all that time, she's just gonna be like, yeah, sure.
I mean, if you're paying her enough.
I
Yep.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Totally.
You've got the gold.
Totally cheated on
She wants 10,000.
She don't know that. She wants 10,000. Well, then I'll walk home.
I'm walking
Then
around.
I'll walk.
It takes Kara like 2 weeks, no, like a whole month to get back. I'm here.
I mean, I just need to go to Skullomance
So
and then
that's
take
how
their
I
portal.
get her.
Kara said, if I could walk
I-
1,000 miles.
Him, don't you dare start thinking about ways to get Kara killed.
No, I'm
You're
trying to
saying
think
that
of
like
get
he's
Kara
never
away
thought about
from
that
Ravenna.
before.
Yeah, no, he probably has already thought about how do I get this bitch killed.
Winona's gonna be like, I don't want to
I
fight
have. I
you.
already know that I can't accidentally kill her with a lightning bolt.
Nope.
Accidentally.
You can try.
That's I can't though because you have the fucking.
But you can
evasion.
try.
Bitch.
I'll just inflict poison and disease on her.
I'm immune
Get
to
her wisdom
poison. I don't.
She literally laughed in your
Make-
fucking face. She laughed in the god of death's face. I love that.
I mean, you could like potentially feed her like bad food and be like, "Oh, do you not feel good?" And she's like,
What?
What?
That's okay.
You're not just listening?
She would never eat anything from Andraste anyway.
Okay, I've never ever given anybody any poison stuff.
Yes, you have. You tried to.
purpose.
You gave me that fucking bottle.
You said that. I cannot believe you just said that.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh my god.
The wine with Leviathan marrow that paralyzes people and give them visions of storms.
Yeah.
Y'all said, so jot that down.
That was no. That was not me. That was
No,
no.
you tried giving it to me too. Yeah, you did.
Both of y'all did it.
Yep.
What?
"Inside check."
I don't need to insight check. I just know.
Like, I know it's the damn truth.
I know what's the truth.
I
Mine
know what
was
I've
different
seen.
though. I was trying to get VO, and Kara was just stupid enough to drink the shit.
Hey, hey, hey! Choose your words carefully.
Okay. So, is Venus back?
Venus!
John,
God! Scott!
Taking up that shit.
Scott! Did we end up waiting the 4 hours for that dagger?
We completely forgot about that dagger.
We're still talking to the rabbit bitch.
Well, the hero's feast takes at least an hour to eat, so there's that.
Took you like 30 minutes to walk back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, so after the rabbit leaves, we can
Well,
go
like, the
back.
rabbit needs to take me to the monastery, so that's
that
why
was
the
all-
rabbit's here.
Why?
We can give the rabbit a tour.
Andraste?
We can give the rabbit a tour. So wait,
This is our torture dungeon.
like, if in the first day, like, after I did the sending stone message, like, will it just be, oh, it's there until it's like you pick up the phone, or do I have to resend the message every day until he gets it?
It's a message to whoever's holding the stone. So if you just send the message, it would probably just go to a warm heart. So what you're waiting on is Wuxi to get the rocks and then send you a message.
Gotcha.
The stone has his own ringtone. Like,
She's so impatient.
And then you will respond.
Okay, got
I
it.
was like,
Why
where's
hasn't
my
he called
Wuxi?
me? Why hasn't he called me yet? Probably out with his fucking other hoes.
The fire was all the way out and it just... It's weird.
What?
Crazy.
What?
My fire was like all the way out, but now it's like burning again.
Oh.
That's why you
That's
always
Scott!
That's why you
Scott!
always gotta make sure it's completely
Scott!
out whenever
No.
you leave.
Maria!
You have a blockage in the Thames River.
No, I had to get something to eat. I'm fucking starving.
You gotta get a bit of grub.
And it's avocado toast because I'm a millennial and I can't afford a mortgage.
Oh.
Is everybody ready to say their goodbyes and start the downtime?
Yeah.
Yars.
I'm not ready.
Unless you gotta go get your dagger thing, or we'll be awkwardly staring at each other at the table for a few more hours.
Well, do you
I
want
mean,
to
it would
ask
be-
any more questions to Kusagi?
So what else do you know about like godstones or whatever you called them?
They glow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Have you ever
Have
met
they
the
sent
Eye?
What?
Have you ever met the Eye? This lady, all in white.
Oh, yeah, her. Yeah.
Okay. Have you met anybody else like her?
No. Don't think so.
Me neither.
Oh?
So do you just spend all day traveling everywhere, just having fun?
Not all day, every day, but some days.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Been around the hills, around Bounty Forest a lot. A couple of stops into the Badlands, but not long journeys. Normally.
Like, Winona walks in. Hello.
Oh, are you ready? We're probably gonna be leaving soon.
Can we just say that she gets caught up on everything real quick?
Mm.
Yes.
Thank you.
God to God, God to God.
Hungry.
If you don't mind me asking, I believe I've seen your kind in the Feywilds before. Do you come from the Feywilds?
Like, I think my parents came from the Feywilds, but I was born here.
Do you know how to get to the Feywilds? Winona asks.
I'm able to travel a lot of places, but I can't go through any planes.
I see.
I know there's an entrance in the Elven country, but I haven't,
Wait a minute.
I haven't
Go
gone
through
over there.
planes?
Mm-hmm.
Winona realizing she's been able to do this the entire time.
You can plane ship to the Feywilds?
You fucking...
I mean, I can't aim for it because I don't know any.
You might just randomly hit it if you keep trying.
Alright, so in a few weeks when everyone's ready,
Whoa! Whoa!
we'll just play shift roulette.
I don't know about that. I'd rather would not. No, I would not rather.
Alex, stay home. That's it. It's decided. She's not coming.
I would.
It's gonna be a full story arc where I'll just go through all of them one at a time.
Oh my god. I would rather not spawn into hell in front of Orcus. Thank you very much.
Wait, what do you need
I
to give
love
the
that
plane
that's the
shift
only
to a
option it
specific
is to
plane?
her.
Yep. I mean, whatever other terrors are. Sorry, I interrupted Asta.
So, what do you need to plane shift to a specific plane? Do you have to be there before, or like an item?
I think you can use like items that are like tuned to the plane, or like maybe been there before, or you can do circles if you know of like a circle.
Wait,
Yeah.
if you've been there before, I can do that. I remember being there now.
Yeah, you can ask your girlfriend. Oh right, was that Itachi's? I'm so
No.
sorry.
I can maybe ask Alamos to help
No,
us.
I was talking
No.
about Sadil.
My name is not Alibos. Hester says.
No, Hester, I'm sorry. A different friend.
You do not want my help.
No, you were much better than Alamos, but Alamos is not here. You are here. You're being useful now. He will be useful later.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like that laugh. This is Asta's arc to go evil.
Why is every laugh evil to you? Why is it evil? See, Kusagi, we're just a big family here.
Anything else before we skip ahead?
No.
Mm-mm.
Final call.
I can take us directly to the Feywild. Just not an exact location to it, but I can take us directly there.
Oh my god. That's the next thing that we're going to be doing.
Sorry.
I mean, I was hoping after all this Revenant shit, we could do the shit on my map first, though, since we're in the area.
Okay.
Wow! So I guess it'll be a car arc. Have fun in the Fae, guys.
Sorry.
That's fine. I was but I have an idea. Well, so do you? So Kasagi's just chilling there until the dagger's ready. Then y'all are gonna go get it, and you want to do the create homunculus before this.
I can always send them the homunculus, like in a little chest thing afterwards, right? In an air courier, would that work? If
I think
not,
it
then
wouldn't
yeah,
be counted as an object anymore, so you'd have to wait.
So fuck. Okay, yeah. I'll be back. Jesse will rush out the door.
Kusagi's just gonna keep having soup.
You can have the
Kara's just pouting.
goblins put on a little show.
Kara's just pouting in her seat, muttering to herself, like, "Is my shit really not that interesting?"
I mean, I think your stuff is interesting. Where did that map come from?
I mean, I just found it. I have speculations it has to do with my, like, actual family, but I have no idea.
Ooh. How did you come across this map?
Just, I found it in a bag.
Sounds sus, but I won't push you on it. I found it in a bag.
In a bag. Literally anytime. Yeah, literally anytime someone asks, I'm just like,
It's not that it's not interesting, dear. It's just that this whole time I've been traveling with you, I haven't really had any goals or anything to do really aside from just assist. So I thought it would be nice if I could finally have your help.
Yeah, no, I know.
But if it's something that's really eating you alive, I wouldn't mind holding off a little more.
I mean, at the same time, it's both in the same boat. I mean, it has to do with our family, so. They're both very important things.
Yeah, but isn't hers trying to kill her?
Yeah, but I also don't know, like, I mean, she might have, like, actual, like, other family out in the Fae, like, because she's some part of Fae. I don't know. It's confusing.
Kara might have family in the Fae?
You have
No,
family in
yeah.
the Fae. You might have family in the Fae. I don't know, because you're from, like, partially from the Fae. I don't know what my
she
I
knows
also
she
don't know.
does now. Like,
Yeah.
she remembers everything now.
Yeah, well, no, I don't. Oh.
Well, we're traveling around the Feywilds, and if we do that, and when we do that, I would love to show you my forest. Or the forest. I don't own it.
Wait a
And
minute,
you can meet...
did Winona ever tell you guys everything about what she remembered?
Yeah, you told us
Yeah.
most of it, but I didn't remember if you
Okay.
told us anything about the Fae, because you're, like, part of it. I don't know if there was... I think she remembered it from that.
I mean, I'm sure I would have told you that, like, I was from the Fae, and that's where, like, my family's from, and the mines and everything is from.
Oh, your family's
Yeah,
in the
like-
Fae?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, God. Okay.
We can meet his family, Winora's family, you can meet mine. It's not really a family, it's more of a, like...
I don't know
deal.
if you want her family
My
meeting your family.
Family's
Yep.
not gonna be too keen about meeting us, dear.
Are
either.
any of your family Asta Druids?
What?
Okay.
Oh,
No,
what?
I don't know if you were who you were talking to, so
I,
it's like,
I said
think
your
it's
name.
She just put it in a really weird spot.
yeah, I don't know. That's why I was
I
like, what?
literally said. I
was
literally
like, in
said.
my head, I was like, "What's an Asta Druid?"
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
Oh wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna just shut up now.
I'm sorry.
I heard you say
See,
Asta.
this
Thank
is
you,
the things
Cloud.
I'm talking about, Kara. Like, you can't say things like this in front of your subordinates.
Okay, it's hard. All right. I didn't think I'd get to this point.
No, you just smack them around whenever they talk back to you like that.
Coming from someone on the other end of something like that, it usually doesn't work out for you.
My family weren't Druids.
Yeah, I was only
Also, I was
asking
trying to
because
get
they.
Ernest to talk about how I wasn't born in the Feywilds, so I spent my whole life there,
Oh.
but I wasn't born there.
Now I'm just confused.
I mean, I do know that there's a large group of people that seems to be in some sort of immediate danger. I don't know. I don't know. Winona's
Oh, what?
gonna walk upstairs.
Bye, Banana.
Why are you going upstairs?
We're about to leave.
Oh, alright, she's gonna walk outside.
I'm so. I just take Winona's hand in mine and I just hold it to comfort her. This indecision of wanting to be by herself but can't.
Just stay quiet. I have to plug in my computer to charge, and I'm really afraid I'm gonna unplug my PlayStation.
This turkey's great, isn't it? This turkey's good.
Well,
I love that Kusagi has just been sitting here, like, listening to family drama, and it's just like, this is really good.
Watch and like rambling on about random shit, and she's
Good
like,
soup.
So wait, who's the one who could take us to the Fae? Andraste has that power, or Winona can?
no, Winona.
So the plan is to randomly plane. Oh god.
Well, no, Winona can like directly go there.
Oh, because she's been here.
Yeah, she's been there
I
before,
remember now. Yeah.
Okay.
which is
I think
much
you
more
muted
reliable
Hunter.
than my way.
How much longer till this dagger is on?
If you went that way, then the only place you really know of is around your home. So you would end up like either the forest outside of your home or at your home if you went and tried to like either that or a random spot. It would like those are the two options.
Red and
Well, I
Lion's
think-
Den.
I think it was like a random spot from what I just read in the Divinity. I think it specifies that I can go to a specific location only if I knew a
Oh, okay, so
sigil
it'll
sequence.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like, I don't know if we want to teleport directly in the house in front of your mother, going, "Hey,
I tried to kill you.
Winona's home!
Winona's home."
Brings out a knife. I'm happy that you're here.
Where the fuck is Andraste? How long does it take this man to get this dagger?
And the awkward silence after the drama. Everybody's just quietly eating soup. Andraste breaks.
Just he walks in and he's like, "Wow, what? Who died?"
Well, Zoot did.
Oh!
Not us laughing.
Damn! Who died? Well, Zoot did.
Well, one last thing, and I will walk over to the doll, and I will slice my hand open again, muttering the incantations that I need.
Kusagi spits up some soup and says, "Oh dear."
It's okay, this is normal.
This is normal shit.
I'm marrying him. Sorry.
You want to go to the wedding?
Oh, yes, you must.
Oh, what's wrong, Papa?
You're in the middle of an incantation!
That's part of it.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
It takes an hour to cast.
Oh.
Everybody hang out for a bit. Get yourselves comfortable.
We're all
Been doing that.
God, Kusagi, I am so sorry you have to sit and wait.
So I'm
we
gonna
could
take
go-
like a paintbrush, and I'm gonna like start dipping my paintbrush into the cut in my hand, getting the blood, and I'm gonna start painting on the doll.
Oh.
Oh my god.
For a full hour, because I'm gonna have
Yep,
to paint like.
you're
multiple
marrying him.
little-
You're marrying him.
Well, I don't know if you like to read, but if you don't want to sit here and watch this, that person cutting themselves right now actually has a library upstairs.
I was about to say, I want to take the hour to go into the library. I don't know what books are up here, but I want to look for books having to do with leadership.
Leadership.
Oh, well, I can show you the self-help section. I've been, perusing.
Okay, I have to roll 2d4.
I can't with y'all.
I got 3.
I can just imagine.
It sounds like the sound of Stardew when you pick things up.
Yeah, it does. I can just imagine, like, Andraste is in the middle of this really, like, needing peace and quiet, and everybody, yeah, everyone around the table, yep.
Kusagi's joined for one.
Asa is also going upstairs. Can also go upstairs now to do the. You didn't do the rolling for the wild shape information.
Okay.
So y'all can make investigation checks in the library.
Oh, yay! I'm gonna guide myself, because I'm so good at investigation.
Do I have anything? Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna wait to do this because it's part of my downtime.
Don't forget to check the books that are just floating around.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna re-roll it just for the fun of it.
I
Yeah!
have a -1.
No! Asta, no.
12.
18. Ugh.
Let's think. Kari, you're able to find one book. The book, the signature on the first page. This book appears to be property of Lord Arch Kennington III. And it is a book about opening conversations and how to create them to give during like balls or parties.
Oh.
And, Archie has to do the big speech at the beginning and talk to everyone. That's the closest thing you can find.
Okay.
In a more kind of scribbled journal that you find in the Library of Asta, this appears to be property of Kira. You find a small book about some of the beasts that she has written about, seen in the area of Kominimo. One second, let me look up something.
It's taking so long, the pea soup's starting to get that layer on the top.
Ew.
Not even. I let the beetle loose in that thing out like an hour ago. That beetle is living its best life right now.
Swimming in all kinds of leftover pea soup.
So basically, this book will have the descriptions of any beast creatures that are from the environments of like coastal forest, grassland, or hills. So I can send you a link of this page,
Okay.
and you can like categorize it basically by those environments and see what you can turn into.
You said
Anything
like
up to
forest.
CR5. Yeah. So try to open this link I'm sending you and see if it has the filters applied to it. Second. I don't think it's going to do that. No. Okay. So I'll send in a message what filters to put on that you can use to see. But yes, that's what you were able to find.
Okay.
Anything else, anyone?
No. I'll come back downstairs to hear everyone go. Or I can't do the pop sound.
Yes. I will say you aren't able. I don't think you're able to take those books out of this area.
No, Kara just kind of tosses it like behind her and lets it float back.
So the spell finishes, and it does like the doll does the Pokemon evolution thing where it's like kind of glowing with the light, and then the form of the light changes into this little creature. I don't know if you want to describe.
Yes. So, as like the spell starts to finish or whatever. Oh, I wanted to pick up music, but I forgot. So, you guys start to hear like almost like kindling of a fire starting to crack, but instead it's the gold like poop that was used to like kind of like glue it together. It started to just like melt inside of it, and it turns like a dark, glistening red color. And that red slowly starts to turn into like a deep violet, and slowly the will like start to kind of pulse a little bit along like the little straw pieces, and the sticks that are made up of the sticks that it's made up of kind of start to crack and everything as it kind of starts to get its arms and like limbs start to like actually like move as it gets up off of its position on the table, and it kind of like looks up at Andraste and like looks around the room, and he'll pick it up and bring it over to Kara and say, "Here, this is for you to take with you, um, and I will be able to see what's happening like anytime."
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yes.
does it help with
Does
communication or like to keep in touch or?
It looks up at Kara and it goes, "Oi, we still alive." Just kidding.
I was about to say.
No, it can't speak. No,
Oh.
it looks up at Kara.
Oh.
Technically, you could talk to it, and then Andraste would be able to hear you if you wanted, like if he was focused on it, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
could send a message back.
It's lovely. But yeah, no,
Lovely.
thank you. And
That is like the creepiest thing I've ever
no,
seen in my
oh
life.
no,
And
it was
coming
hard
from you, that's
sarcasm.
saying something.
No, Nell, it's called hard sarcasm. I'll teach you. Can't. Yeah, and I take it. I'm like, yeah, slimy. Is that is that it? I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
we're done wasting the rabbit's time.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Kusaki.
Or are we going and just start to wipe her all the fur on her face with a napkin? Get all the soup out.
Oh, yep. You just. Never mind. She just smeared it, but whatever.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. If Vio and Winona are also ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess y'all just leave and nobody says bye to you.
No.
Yeah, Kara was just standing there like awkwardly like, wow, my friends really like me.
Sorry, I was messaging Hunter real quick. I'll give Kara a hug and be like, bye, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or is it a week now? I don't know.
We're gonna
I'll see you when I
try.
see you.
It'll be over a week, I think. We're gonna try and meet up, and then two weeks from now we have to get to the Skullomance. We'll
I
figure
hope
it
you
out.
have fun being leader.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Yeah, sure.
Remember what I said.
Yeah, I remember. I'll
Say
try.
what
I'll
you
say, remember what I said.
Yes, I remember what you said, Cloud.
Andraste is also going to send a message to Kara.
Secrets.
I gave my homunculus a special order. Don't interfere.
What? You literally just hear back in your head. What?
I told him on a message back. I told him to hitch a ride onto Kusagi when he leaves you.
I will say, it's not so tiny that it's just like you'll just like sneak on perfectly. So it would have to make like a stealth check or something to kind of do that sneakily.
Kusagi. I was about to say Kusagi's just gonna show back up at my doorstep at the monastery like, I think you left something. Should I wait? Should I take Kai with me for this? Because I don't know if I want her to see Wuxi time.
I can hold on
Oh my god.
Kai.
Kara, you are not leaving me here with Nell and Asa.
I mean, I wasn't planning on leaving you with those two.
Look, I thought we were over this.
Kai. Kai, would you like me better if I turned into a mouse like you?
Yes.
Whatever you want to do, Kai. Do you want to stay here or come?
I mean, I don't have to be there with Wuxi, but I don't want to just like.
Okay. I know. It's just weird. You have your own like thought process now, so like it's not like before where I could just like shove you in my cloak and you have no idea what's happening.
I did have an idea what was happening.
No, stop! Don't tell me! I want to pretend like you didn't!
Oh my god.
Nothing happened, guys. Nothing I don't know if like Kusagi does like weird portal shit, but it would kind of be like one of those moments like you're watching your kid for the first time go on an airplane by themselves, and she she kind of stands there hesitant for a moment before like running back to the group, giving everyone a quick hug, and then running back off to follow Kusagi and the others.
Bye, Kara. Bring back fruit.
Before he goes, Via's gonna hug everyone who's not coming and just finish with kissing Andraste, and he's gonna say, so that thing that you made, you can see through it?
Yes, I can communicate with it. I can see through it. And I believe it is just anytime just focus on it. I don't have to necessarily like maintain concentration as long as it lives with its few hit points. But also, think of it like it has part of my soul in it. So like I will never be fully at my full strength as long as it lives.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. Well, definitely I would say set aside time to focus around 7 p.m. I'll see you later.
Oh my god.
I knew that's where it was going. I knew that's where it was going.
Not Vio gonna give me a cam show.
We all knew where this was going. And he's gonna say to Cloud, like, oh, take care of him. He's a fragile boy.
Don't worry, no one's dying on my watch again.
That did remind me of something that I was supposed to do. That reminded me of something that something I was supposed to do this morning, like when you all woke up. As Cloud was stretching in his bed. Do your cat stretches, yawning, lighting the torches. A small, little, almost invisible, kind of intangible air elemental appears with a little box.
What?
And there's a pouch of gold and a letter in the box.
Oh.
Is it from your brother?
What does it say?
It is addressed from Rain to Cloud, and it's basically saying that they did their first job, and it was pretty successful, but it was kind of small time still. They're just kind of testing out the group. But there was some reward to split.
Cute.
That's adorable.
So you do the thing where you like open the envelope and you're like ignoring the gold as you're like reading it, and then you, like pretend you're not like going to count the gold. But it is 1,000 gold.
Wow! So you got your money back! Yay!
Yes, so that did happen.
I'll pick it up and say, take that now.
He said, I have a cool brother. Do you have a cool brother?
I don't know, I might have killed him.
Back to the good vibes.
Say goodbye.
I'll miss you, Kara.
Cloud will go around and give everybody a hug and say goodbye. Take care of yourselves.
Wait, where are you going?
He's hugging the people that are leaving.
Oh my god, Asta.
The fucking... I'm staying here, bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it as a joke as I leave. So as we're leaving, like I'm gonna suddenly cast silence and throw it on Asta.
Okay. Kusagi asks for the pouch of sand from the monastery.
Oh, Andraste throws it from out the window.
I'm gonna
Make a dexterity check.
Oh god.
I have a bad arm.
1 second.
Kitty, you're gonna fucking burn yourself. It's fucking hot.
This is the moment that Hunter tells me, and all the sand comes out of the bag, and Kusaki can no longer teleport you to the monastery. Now, what would you like to do?
Kusagi hops up and like bounces off the wall and catches it and lands. Okay, so if you all just hold on to me.
Okay. Here we go. Awkward.
I'm thinking of the monastery and the sand and the pouch and bounty. Nope.
I think my cat wants to take it down.
Stop. Um, and then, okay, well, I was in the middle of explaining something. So, um, the same color of the portals flashes around the group of four, and you all flash and suddenly appear in the sandpit in one of the training pits. And you kind of, as you all appear, you jump between two monks that were standing there, kind of holding up their fists towards each other, but kind of one was like,
sorry. Good work, guys. Shit, come on, get it.
Janice is in the Lord Mentor's office.
Okay. Well, first I shoo everyone out of the room to let them continue their training. Thank you so much, Kusagi. This is it.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll just head home now.
Thank you again. Bye.
Andraste, are you making a stealth check? Nope.
Yes, sorry.
I'll even I'll reach out my hand to shake Kusagi's hand to
Does it have its own stealth?
It doesn't have any proficiency in stealth, so it's just its dexterity.
Okay. I got a 16, and I don't know what it's.
There's a stat block, so you should look up the
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah.
I think it's just a +2, so it is an 18. Let's see.
Yes, it is a +2.
I think y'all's passive perception is high enough. Kusagi's not. But both of you are standing. Sorry, Vio and Kara. I forgot Winona was there too. Winona is not high enough, but Vio and Kara are. As Kara, I think you were holding the
doll.
It slips and kind of lets itself out of your hand and kind of quickly, what is the word? Little tip-taps. Yeah, scurries over to Kusagi, and she's turning around. You'll see the doll kind of hop up on the bottom of the pant leg of Kusagi as she opens a portal and begins to hop through it. And she does. And then the portal closes behind her.
Kara just gives a really loud, exaggerated huff and is like, so then how the fuck are we supposed to keep in contact with him when now that's gone? Sometimes I can't fucking stand him.
What? Had music prepared and everything. Honestly.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna play a little camp show, and he was like, no. It's funny, that was a lot more important.
Well, now let me write down that the homunculus is gone, so now homunculus on Kusagi. Parentheses, thanks, Andraste. Okay. You guys, I guess, find a place to settle. I will show you to maybe some place you could stay for a bit. Let me go talk to Janice about this. I'll go off to the office.
Okay. You find time meditating.
The office.
I give a quiet knock.
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
So soon?
Yeah. Well, I just thought I'd come here for a bit and I don't know, try this leader thing.
I see. Okay, well, I can talk to you about some of the things that I was just having them go on, and you can take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Yeah, and also two of my my friends came here. Still need a place to stay while I'm here.
Oh, okay. We do have the guest quarters at the front of the monastery they can stay in. There's a couple of monks in there as well, but there's not really any private.
Yeah. No, I figured. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, well, they're about almost done with the afternoon training, but then we can, get started later and you can join in. We'll be having lunch first. Yes. We do have another, one of the other mentors' rooms that is open if you would like to use that one yourself.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hug.
Oh, I hug him back. Feels good to be back.
Well, we can go from there.
Yeah.
I guess we can start downtime. There's going to be 2 weeks before meeting Revenon. Obviously, this day was kind of cut into a bit already. But I know Sokar is going to just be doing the training in the monastery and then waiting to hear from Wushi to have that fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I missed?
No, I don't think so.
And then for Andraste, you were working on the magic items. First the harness, then the sitting stone, then the boots.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now you will be working in.
Yes, I'm going to be working at the establishment, and there's a few things I want to make sure get happen.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Continual Flame on all the torches, so they always have light.
Okay.
I am going to go out and get a custom plaque made with a motto, as well as put an order in for an actual sign that reads Destiny's Last Ember.
Ooh.
Okay.
And the motto is going to read, in the face of darkness, we shine. In the face of evil, we burn. In the face of adversity, we reignite. In the face of those in need, we warm. And that's it. It's going to be like a plaque on the wall.
I like that.
I love that.
What is it called again?
Okay.
Destiny's Last what? Just
Ember.
Ember.
Okay. And during this downtime, too, I would like to at least once a day do the 1 mile radius theme thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check with Archie to see if he has any like interesting pets he'd be willing to sell.
Oh.
But we can get to that later. Also, at night, like if I can't sleep, I'd like to go back to the tower and find any books about like empathy or sociology and just spend some time reading on those.
I'll say for that, I think in this kind of radius, you don't find any necessarily like academic sources discussing these things, but you do find many a romance book, which there is abundant empathy and sympathy and romance and feelings.
Oh my god.
So, maybe you get into romances a little bit.
Oh, it's a little.
Okay.
Get the heart-shaped noodles now.
I'd also like to spend like every couple of nights trying to meditate with Itar. And what else did I have? Was that it on my list? Oh, I need to go find at some point a fine jewelry store. I want to find like basically what the equivalent of an engagement ring worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. Also have a custom necklace made with the 3 dragon teeth that I have saved up, like kind of shaved down to where like they're the thing holding the stone in the necklace.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Am I the only one who put thought into what they wanted to do?
No, I have a list. I just didn't say. I didn't say it yet.
I
I have
mean,
some stuff.
mine's not that extensive.
Yeah. Um.
I will say you can get all of these orders put in. Everything will be, able to be found or bought or built in this time frame.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
I'm aware of the 1,000 gold piece because I set that price. But how much would the
Yeah.
custom necklace?
As far as that, so 1,000 for the ring. Let's say for the necklace, we can do 250.
And I want it
And
to
then
be a diamond. So whatever that's gonna cost for a diamond, I fit that.
Oh god.
you could do like a just like a nice, elegant, kind of simple and fancy. Maybe like 100 gold for like a small diamond, or maybe like 200 gold for maybe a gaudier, larger pendant.
We're going 200.
Okay, 200, and then I'm gonna say
So
for
it's like
the plaque.
we're at 550 for the necklace.
450.
450.
Yeah, so 1450 total. We'll say 50 for the sign to round it up, since I guess just like a wooden sign, or did you want to get metal with it?
We'll do metal.
Okay, so 100 for that. So we'll do 1650 now. For the plaque, that'll be a bit. We'll say 100 more for that. So 1750 total.
If I wanted to be made out of gold, will that matter?
Yes. We'll go up another 100 for that.
So 1850.
1850.
All right.
Okay.
There were two things I wanted to do on the side. The one thing I brought up once was like nighttime to try and talk to Jodar more and get a better understanding about him. And then whenever I guess there's downtime of training, I wanted to go see that one monk who bullied Kara.
Okay. I'll say. How do I do this?
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna we'll do everyone saying first kind of what they're going to do over the full time, and I can, like with Nell's thing, I can give quick answers for things like that. But for any kind of talking scenes, we can do after everybody has done their full thing. So do you have anything else that you would is more of the wide range? I know you're doing the bludgeoning training.
Yeah, bludgeoning training, talk to that one monk, talk to Jodar, and then whenever the fuck Wuxi shows up.
Shut up. Okay. Via, what will you be doing with your time at the monastery? Or will it just be helping with Wuxi?
It'll be helping with Wuxi. He's going to be seeing if he can reach out to Pelios and kind of trying to keep Sune in the loop as well. And he keep in the back of his mind, he's got that he wants to visit that theatre in Ashnelore again at some point, so he's going to be working on his audition monologues. I have a couple of things for Agatha, but that can wait.
Oh, actually, I was going to discuss what will be happening there. When Nona, what is she doing at the monastery in the meantime?
I think she's just gonna try and see if she can remember as much as she can about like the Feywilds and see if she can remember like all the area around the forest. Specifically, if there's like any secret ways into the house that she remembers when she was a kid, or maybe like where the diamond mines were, if it was like far off from where the house was. Just really trying to like maybe focus on meditating on where all that's at. Also really trying to focus on where that fuzzy part is. Like maybe she'll try meditating to her god.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do that. Maybe the monastery would be a good place for her and Kara to practice that together.
Same for Vio.
do that thing. I couldn't find exactly what it was called that you mentioned about like meditating for a week to like find a spot for a temple. But then I mean I also wanted to like figure out how to get a temple, like if that means like going to Kamanumo and like asking around, maybe like asking like other clerics if they're around and stuff like that. But I also kind of wanted to like just go to Komunumo and like get more familiar like with the people there and stuff, and like maybe like like actually like get to know some people in town or something. And then I also wanted to like also try to like keep trying to meditate for yeah. Trying to think. And then obviously like I guess like if I do figure out like a place to put the temple,
looking into that.
Yeah. Looking into like how to get it there or where, whatever.
And then Asta, I know you're doing research on more creatures.
The first week he was gonna go through the library looking up high tier monstrosities, like higher tier monstrosities, and then the second week he was gonna talk to Hester and like trying to contact the other shards of Ova that he has not talking to yet to get advice to how to connect to his inner god. I imagine they would give some advice.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I think first, it's back at the tower. The group has just left. Everybody is kind of going to do their own things now. You can start working and use the time wisely. I guess Andraste will be going up to the library and just watching the homunculus to see if it worked or not.
Yes.
Well, you see, as you go up, you begin to start to kind of take the homunculus's vision, and there's kind of weird cuts between the vision where like everything kind of goes fuzzy for a second, and then you see another scene in front of you. It's just very quick scenes of you appear to be hanging on to this rabbit folks, the back of their shoe, kind of lightly, as they hop through multiple portal openings, and the scene changes around them. Kind of slightly matching the last scene, so like they go from forest to more forest of the same kind, but as it shifts, the image begins to change as she's going through different environments. And I mean, at least for like the first 10 minutes you're watching, you just see these scenes kind of changing. It seems like this may be happening for a while as she travels on her own to wherever she's going. So, next, I think the next day, as Kara is maybe standing in the monastery, watching a group of monks kind of act on the training that had been given, the discussion, you receive a message, the voice of Wuxi saying, Kara, can you hear me? And this rock.
I said it.
It's Wuxi.
I mean, how often? I mean, can I only send one message through the rock back? Or can I communicate casually through this?
I believe you can, like, once a day cast sending through it. But, let me see. They can be...
I was about to say, I was like, did he just
Yeah, you
waste
only
his
get-
once a day?
You only get one sending, but you can respond to it, so you have 25 words to give back to him, and then you can't give him anything else until the next day.
Son of a...
Unless he happens to have the spell.
Okay, hey! Yes, I can hear you. I bought these for us. Shit. I was hoping you could come to the monastery. That's 25 exactly.
Is that including the shit?
No!
No.
No!
It's kind of silent after you return. Some of the monks have like stopped their drills. They're just kind of watching you talk to this frog.
No. Go back to work.
Sorry.
Thank
No.
you.
Okay.
She steps out.
And eventually you hear another message. It says, I didn't realize these were once a day. But I can do it. Just didn't know if you were okay with it.
What?
But and then it stops.
Wuchi, this whole time, you could have talked to me?
I just didn't know if it was like too much. But anyways, yeah, I'll come.
Yes, please come. I can't believe you. That's how I end it. But like, there's laughing at the end of it.
Okay.
And then I'll go back to
it.
it. I'm so... That was it! 2 sendings! The man could have spoke to me the entire time. Didn't bother.
Didn't want to be too much.
Nah, I know.
Do you want to talk to that guy?
Yeah, I'm... Wherever Mr. Awkward is.
That night at dinner, you see he's eating with another group of monks in the dining hall.
Okay. Well, I won't approach until it's like the end of us like eating and dining, and then when everyone's starting to get up to leave, fuck, I don't even know his name. I'll come.
Billy.
What was his name?
It was Billy.
Billy.
Billy?
I was bullied by a boy named Billy. I can't even say it with a straight face. I hate that name. Billy, can we talk?
Oh, yeah. And kind of slowly sits up out of the table. And he's like, where, I
Just
guess over there.
Somewhere private is fine. Mm-hmm.
And
Carlos,
quietly walk.
You go ahead. Sorry.
He's like, you can just call me William.
William? Okay.
I guess I should say I did want to talk to you at some point.
About?
Well, I mean, even before this happened, with the whole leader thing, he kind of bows his head as he says it.
Don't. It's all right. Yeah.
When I first saw you out in the forest returning, everything was just kind of in perspective with what had happened at the monastery, and I did just want to say I apologize for the way I acted when I was younger.
It's all right. I've pulled you aside just to. I hold no grudges to that, and things are very different now. So
No.
I just want to be able to move on and help us all, make this monastery even better than what it was. So.
Well, we have the same ideals there. I mean, I definitely have a lot of respect for you. Quite frankly, you seem to have picked up more from our training than I did. So I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do anything. But
check.
what do you like?
Like, he's like saying he respects me, and like he's, I don't know, it's a very different like energy that I was expecting from him.
Well, he's basically saying he respects the fact that you are much more skilled than him, and you could fuck up Janice, so you could easily fuck up him. And
Oh,
you
okay.
haven't.
No, I don't need to do that.
That's that kind of like.
It's what he's like. Yeah, he's like, this girl could beat the shit out of me. Okay, keep going.
But thank you for doing everything you've done with the monastery.
Yeah,
It's nice to be back here.
it does feel good. All right, go off. Thank you. I don't know. It's awkwardness.
Turns around and walks back to the table. Okay. I think,
Precious, you're in my spot. Can you go? Thank you.
yeah. Let's say this same night, Asta, so you want to roll a strength check to try to meditate with your god.
Oh God.
And unmute yourself if you read it.
Oh, I have a +1.
Have
You gotta take Cloud's
fun.
gauntlets.
No,
Yay!
not my gauntlets.
The first night you also been practicing, or are you trying to attempt to talk to the other shards of Ova? Hester does kind of have a moment where it is not Hester speaking, but you hear Alabos's voice in this kind of meditation. But they aren't able to reach out to any others, and they're not able to kind of assist in the feeling around for your god. So the first attempt for Asta has been unsuccessful. Can also do Winona's on the first night. If you could make a charisma check.
Please hold. Sorry, I have to switch to her character card.
That's fine. For this, for the talking to the god, since everybody kind of has interest in doing that, we're not going to do like everybody attempting every single night.
I got 24.
And even 24. Okay, and every single night, there might be some people that, or nobody, kind of trying that night. But everybody will get their chance or a couple chances at some point. Well, Winona, as you are kind of searching yourself, kind of looking through, getting past these new memories that have flooded in. It's almost difficult to think about anything else, but you were able to quiet everything down as you sit in your room this night. But as everything kind of comes to a quiet in your mind, there is this sound kind of without any direction. You just hear it. It's kind of all around you of like howling winds and kind of sounds of rocks just knocking together. And through all of that, kind of difficult to make out through the chaos of noise, you do hear like a um, a kind of like partially a scream and partially like a cry. A woman's. Is that correct? Yes, a woman's voice. But you don't feel like a connection form. It feels distant. You're not able to like hone in on it. Although it does remind you of when the hags had mentioned during their little ritual that they heard a woman whenever they were doing it.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, Cloud. You can visit Kominimo today. So, I mean, walking through the town, asking around, as far as like the topic of the temple, and, like a religious structure kind of thing, or religion in general. The only real person that people keep directing you to is Eris at the Temple of Kalimvor in the city.
In the city of.
Kominimo.
Oh, okay.
And you might remember, y'all didn't talk much to them, but Eris was at the Trials of Choice with Archie.
Oh, okay.
I think Cloud saw Eris too after that fight in the middle of
Oh,
Komanumau.
yeah. Yeah, so you would also know of her.
Okay.
But nobody else gives you any recommendations for anybody else to discuss with. So do you wish to you go to talk to Eris?
Okay, yeah.
Well, you find the temple. It's pretty small, just like looking through the open doors. There's like 4 rows of pews and a small altar at the end with a pretty large graveyard next to it, filled with tombstones of different sizes and only one like big mausoleum, but it's pretty quaint.
Mausoleum.
Cleaning up kind of with a broom, sweeping out of the front door is I believe, elf woman with blonde hair. And she's wearing some scale mail, but not like fully decked out, just like half armor. And some priest garb, some wraps thrown over her shoulders. Cloud, was it?
Yes. Are you Eris?
Yes. I think we've kind of met before, just not really fully introduced.
Right. I briefly remember seeing you, but it was kind of a chaotic time.
Yes, quite. Did you have something you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, actually, I've been doing some research looking into building a temple of my own, I guess I would say.
Oh.
And I was just kind of looking for other, anybody who has any maybe experience with that or any knowledge about that.
I did build this myself a very long time ago, whenever this city was founded, but I mean, I can give you any pointers that I can help as much as I can. What god was it that you worshipped?
Cloud is a little hesitant to answer because of the stigma that comes with his god. Well, it's I'll tell you, but I just want to be sure that like you're not gonna hate crime me or anything for it. You know, this, my the worshippers of my god have been persecuted in the past, so.
Oh, well, I won't attack you.
The god that I worship is actually Miracle, the gods of death.
I did have, excuse me, my suspicions with the large scythe.
Oh, was it that obvious?
Well, I don't know if I have the best suggestions as my own god, Kellum4, doesn't have the best relationship, or didn't have the best relationship with Merkel. But I will always try to be helpful.
Well, I mean, I appreciate any help that you can give me, you know. I don't know. Because I don't.
You don't have to like come up with any specific questions.
Yeah.
You could just say like you and her talk about blank, and you kind of get ideas.
Yeah. So I'll talk with her about, you know, what I take, like what I could do to build the temple, like what it takes, like if if there's any.
Give you all of the basic outlines as well. You know, the large open space, kind of front area, where the back rooms, how those can kind of work. You know, altar at the end. Although she doesn't have any specific information about a temple of Merkel himself. Although you do have a book about Merkel, so there's a bit about that in there.
Okay.
It will be a pretty steep price, probably maybe anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000.
Gold.
That'll be doable. That's not a problem.
Yes, the adventuring life is very profitable.
'Tis indeed.
Well, we can say our goodbyes, and then.
I thank you for your help, and I look forward to interacting with you again.
Of course. Have a good day. I think. Vio can do the divinity check, the charisma check, to try to reach out to Pelios.
Okay. That's 4. 23.
23. So you do reach out for that same kind of feeling in inner space you had found before. And you can sense, like, it's almost like a introspective read emotional aura. Like you can sense like a secondary emotional aura in there, but it's not accessible to reach out to the same way that it seems that other people have been able to. You can like almost feel where it is inside of you, but each like direction you try to come at it from, it's just that same kind of blocked feeling with the sound of There's probably still a kind of slight crying, but it is not the open weeping you heard before.
Nice.
So like just like a kind of slight cry, maybe.
Okay.
It's very, very, very hard to recognize for any normal person, but not for VO. Like a almost like melody to the sounds you're hearing, or the song.
Okay.
And now you can do one with advantage, as you have done it before.
So 18.
With charisma.
Yep. My highest roll was a 14.
Yes, you're you're able to find that space, that inner space that you were at last time, kind of like this large sea of fire kind of cavern, and you can like feel yourself in it, but it's not like complete, and you're actually there where you're like seeing it and feeling it. And you feel Itar in there, but he's not present. Interested.
He's not interested. That is a perfect response.
Making progress, alright?
At this point, he's like, "Why are you bothering me? What do you want?"
Yeah, it's an interesting case with Itar, but we'll see when you get to have that conversation. I think next we would go to the arrival of Wuxi. But
Oh, okay.
we can hold that till next time.
Every week, Hunter, you make me prepare for this, and it doesn't happen.
Well, I only have like 20 minutes, so I want it to end, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
Or, no, Jodar?
Bitch, you've been muted. Bitch, you
I
muted.
have been muted.
Oh my god, him.
I can just hear talking in the other room, Mark.
That's literally what happens. That's literally what happens whenever you're muted. I like hear you through my headphones. I'm like, is he talking? I can finally see Nell's camera or John's camera like right now at the very end of the session. This is the first time it pulled up.
Well, that was fun.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, I will say, we do have 20 minutes, so I can do something. Give you all a quick little something else. Checking back in on the homunculus in the morning.
Ooh.
Eventually, after a couple hours, Kusagi does reach a large house. Like, there's a clear front door and there's multiple windows going up, but it like juts out in odd places and kind of builds mostly up, but also slightly out. And she just enters the door and puts up her bow on a hook on the wall. And then calls out, Sirak? Miabella? Is anybody home? And calling out to her, yes, Kusagi, we're just upstairs if you want to come up. How was your visit? And as Kusagi climbs a ladder into this, kind of as you're seeing the inside, it is very... it looks bigger on the inside, one. But like the design and the aesthetic is very ramshackle and homey, I'll say is a good word for it. But she climbs up a ladder, and you see a doorway going into a room. Lots of black drapey fabrics hanging on the walls with silver. What is the word? just like silver wire designs on the walls. And in the doorway, you see a man wearing black cloaks, also very drapey, but more like Hogwarts drapey and not like raggedy drapey. And he has a scruffy like 5 o'clock shadow, but that and his eyebrows and hair is all white. And he has like hair down to his shoulders, but it's tied like a half up, half down. Very The Witcher. And standing behind him is a woman. She has pointed elven ears, but she's on the shorter side for an elf. And she has all of her hair just kind of like a light purple hair tied up into a bun, standing behind him. And she greets. She's like, "Hey, Sirik. Hey, Miabella." And they begin to discuss her trip and what she was doing. And that's that.
Damn.
Those are the beans.
Yay. And that's another great day of saving the bees.
Wait, so what happened at the end? Both of them literally started talking to me. I missed the part with Kusaki went up the stairs and saw...
Sirik and Miabella, and they started talking about her visit.
Okay.
My +1 is Jack is not doing me any favors in that fucking community chat.